let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Do that, and let's do that. So, what do I call it? Let's do. Oh, go in there. And let's do that for the minute. Not just gonna like guys, but you know, it's gonna be a long journey, so I need to have a quick file because it's a bit of a rush job this morning. Because minute and I gave him what didn't come on this morning, and he had a bad night. So we'll be back in 2 seconds. Oh, good morning, guys. How are we doing? Hope you're all well. I didn't expect to be on this early, I got to admit. I woke up this morning expecting to find Minute and Gaming on, but yeah, after one of you guys messaged me, I realized he wasn't on, so here I am. But we're going to stick with the same thing as we were going to do yesterday. So we're going to be doing a mega long job, which requires some pins to be put in. So let's get you on the game screen. We're at Village San Giovanni. I'm along with Welsh. Welsh is just there. And yeah, I've got a job up to. It's going to Batsford, which is right at the top of Finland or wherever it is. And we're still going to put pins in. So at the moment, the job is 2,941 miles in total. But like I say, we're going to add some pins to it. So we're going to do it as if we're doing the speed run up to Oslo anyway. So we're going to go up to the A16. We're going to shove a pin in there, which will take us up to the normal way up to Berlin. And we're going to do the normal pins at Berlin. I always do the full loop. I don't go up and do anti-clockwise and out. I always do the full loop. So we'll put a pin in there, another one in there, another one in, should be about there. There we go. And then put another pin at Odense. There. That should just about do it. Yeah, so now we're going a complete loop up to Odense, and then we take the blip out. When I totaled this journey the other day, it said 4,000 miles. It's not, it's only 3,000 miles, but hey, it is what it is. Should take us a good 3.5 hours, maybe. We'll take a little break part way. So yeah. Welsh, did you hear that? I've put pins in as if we're going to Oslo, but we're not going to Oslo, obviously. So same pins as what we do to Oslo, except I'm doing a full loop instead of a half loop. either put the pins in or just follow me. There's a chat open, and guys, there's going to be an ad in 60 seconds. But we're going to get underway because it's a fucking long journey. So let's get in the cab and let's get rocking and rolling. So according to my real timetable, 4 hours 14 minutes. It'll take us quicker than that. It's probably going to be closer to 3 hours, kind of 50-ish. Welsh didn't move. Oh, no, Welsh is moving now. Sorry. Nice and steady rollout. Nice and steady rollout. There's no rush. Can I join VC? Yes, of course you can, mate. Of course you can. King of Steam, 40 degrees at 7 p.m. I'm dying over here. Send assistance. Oh shit, man. Well, to be honest, it's quite warm here this morning. Yesterday was like -2. This morning it says it's 10 degrees in the southwest of the UK. We did have a rather rainy night. Rain from about, I don't know, 5 p.m. yesterday to, I don't know, about 3 o'clock this morning. It's now 4 minutes to 8 in the UK. Yeah, it kind of rained for most of it. So guys, today's convoy, I'm going to be doing a 58 on the limiter. Just because we've got a long way to go, and yeah. You'd rather freeze than boil? To be honest, I'm kind of a medium guy. I don't want it to be too hot. I don't like it to be too cold either. You know. 12 to 15 degrees is kind of my goodness. Right. Coming out onto the motorway, so as soon as we get on the motorway, we'll punch it 58, and then yeah, that's where we stay for the next, well, 2 hours until break time. This route was this is the quick route for mileage. So if you want a quick route for mileage, this is kind of like the most economic route we found. If you go from San Giovanni, where we just come out of, and you go to Oslo, you can do it in just over 2 hours, and it's 2,400 miles. If you put the pins in to go up the left side of Italy, do the loop around Berlin, like I'm going to do now, and then head up to Oslo via Odense. It's normally about 2,400 miles ish. Depending where you go, it depends where you go in Oslo. I always go to either Polaris Lines or the Marina. It's just about 2,400 to there. Go to the main town itself, it's like 2,003. Today we're not doing that. We're going out to Batsford, so it's the quick and economical route out of Villa, plus a little bit that the guys found the other week, taking us up to northern Finland. We're gonna try it. We're only gonna do the one way, and then we might do some small jobs afterwards just to make up some time. And also, guys, quick announcement: today is the day. Today is the day that the guys are doing the 24 hours of Silverstone. I don't mean a fake 24 hours. I mean a real 24 hours. And Linda Race is going to be starting in the car. And there is the link to her Just Giving page if you would like to donate something. Don't panic if you haven't got the money, guys. It really, really, support during the race will matter more than you giving your hard-earned pennies over if you're short. But even if you got £1, left over that you think you can spare, that's enough. That really would be enough. Oh, coffee. Oh.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Morning, Welch. I didn't even realise you were in the chat.
Yeah, I came in and you was talking, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Cheers, buddy. Welsh knows, guys.
I'm not going to interrupt you again.
Yeah, Welsh. Welsh knows, guys. Welsh knows. Once the streamer starts rambling on about shit, that's kind of important. Be quiet. What do you want, baby? Oh, yeah, it's near 8 o'clock, isn't it? It's 8 o'clock already. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah, after you messaged me, Welsh, I looked on Discord and, yeah, Minute left a thing in his chat saying he's had a bad night and won't be streaming today.
I didn't see that message until, well, I woke up at 10 to 6,
Mm-hmm.
you know, thinking that he's going to come on.
Yeah, 'cause he said he would
Not
be on by
seeing the
6.
message that he's done. Because I made myself a cup of coffee, turned the computer on, and I saw that message, and I went,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got up.
Yeah. I've got up for you and you're not going to be here. What a... not joking, Minute. Joking. So, Minute's message this morning, guys, was, if I can find it properly, where the fuck did he stick it? General chat, wasn't it? In his thing. So his message was, guys, hi everybody. Sorry, not going to be streaming this morning. Had a shit night and not 100%. I'll be back soon. Have a great weekend. So yeah, so he'll be back Monday, guys. So yeah. Minute, if you are kind of around and not really come to Splinter's yet, dude, if you need to go for a granddad nap, go for a fucking granddad nap, you know? We weren't sure whether we were going to dual stream this morning, guys, because, yeah, things. And then he messaged me last night going, think I'll just do small jobs today and just get a load done just so I can complete it. You guys really tired him out yesterday. When I say you guys kind of tired him out yesterday, he got really deflated. Thanks to a certain person cancelling the job. You know who you are, Short Time Gaming.
Yeah, I don't want to see that again.
Well, he's actually put that up. He's actually put the thing up to 10,000 bits. 10,000 bits, yeah, I don't mind doing that. To be honest, I wouldn't be too deflated for 10,000 bits. But for 1,000 bits, that's horrible. Because he had like 2,000 mile on the board, ready to be collected. But yeah, that was just horrible. All that driving around and faffing around to go cancel. Cheers, mate. How you doing?
Turning around.
I mean,
it was funny at first. And
yeah. Yeah, so start time. To do it again in Minute stream, it's going to be 10,000 bits, you prick. Minute was really fucking deflated yesterday after that. I know you thought it was fun, but, you know, and at the time it probably looked like it was fun, but if it was a 500-mile job, he probably wouldn't give a shit. But it's the fact that he got, you know, obviously up and back all that time, like 2 hours. I mean, like I said in his stream, while you lot were really messing him around, I did 2,000 miles in the same amount of time. I left. Where did I go from? I started north, didn't I, yesterday? So I started north when he started his drive. So I started Oslo and he started a little bit further. And I got down to San Giovanni before he, well, just as you said to ditch the job. And I was like, fuck that. Yeah. Not bad, thanks. How's she doing? Yeah, not bad, Jers. I hope you're well. But yeah, he's put it up now. I mean, it's kind of his fault as well. You know, it's not all on you, Short Time, but it is kind of his fault as well for making that redeem so cheap. And although some people go 1,000 bits, that's not cheap. But for if you consider that you cancelling a job could be anything between 100 miles to like we're doing today, 3,000 miles, it should be fucking more. Which we told him it should be more, and now he's put it for more. Are you doing a long haul? Yes, we are. 3,000-mile job this morning, 4 hours. Basically, we've added on to what is the normal route. Raylock, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, so like I say, he was deflated anyway, and he's had a bad night, so he 100%. I'm totally behind Minute's decision on not to stream today. You know, I don't think any streamers should stream if they're not at least 80%. You know, 80%. as you know, guys, a few months back, I was kind of deflated and I streamed and you guys cheered me up. I was like 80% when I started. Wasn't sure whether I wanted to stream, but you guys being there and just chatting and shit really made my day and, you know, pushed me up to about 95% by the end of stream, and it was brilliant. So that doesn't mean that, you know, you shouldn't stream, but you got to sort of go, you know, am I going to ruin a stream by streaming? I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I'm good, mate. You probably finished your before. No. I think when I looked, he was just coming into Germany, and to be honest, I was about 15 minutes out when start time went cancel. So yeah, so I, you know, 15 minutes out. What's that? 300 mile from finish. So literally, I'd clocked 2,000 mile in the same time as he was just going up and back, up and back, up and back. But it was fucking hilarious up to then. I was pissing myself. The amount of times you guys got him to spin round, spin round, spin round, spin round. He was 15 minutes behind me. He was doing the same job. Question as well. How did you change the interior of your truck? I use something called ALM. And basically what you have to do is you have to take your save out of the cloud, so not use the cloud save. And then in the ALM mods and Discord, there is some downloads, and they tell you how to download it and install it. To get this one working, I've actually had to use console commands as well. First one I've had to do that too, to delete the old interior and the steering wheel and put this and make this one appear. Just making sure the lights are on the truck. Sounds like hard work. It's actually ALM makes it really easy. You know, basically all you do is download the you go to the ALM Discord, download their like app, you link it to your game so it knows where it is. You might have to download a couple of add-ons for different stuff, which is simple. They give you instructions for it. And then you can do stuff like give yourself air fuel and shit like that. The downside is the air fuel, if you're doing World of Trucks jobs, don't count. It'll say that there's some kind of a problem. And there isn't a problem, it's just that it notices that you've got too much fuel. I'm just happy that I can actually play this game again. Oh yeah, you've just upgraded your PC, haven't you, buddy? Thank you very much for the love hearts over there on YouTube, peoples. Much appreciated. My GPU basically died big time. Got a new one. Tucked it in Friday. Nice. Crazy, how you doing, brother? I'm glad that, yeah, those that thing that I did for you yesterday worked out good. I knew it would, but I know it would. You know, you're at the other side of that. Didn't you know? You didn't sort of do it on a bad term. So you know, the welcoming back. If you when you get your wheel next is, you know, I knew it would be a thing. Yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. And when you come back, it'd be good to drive you again. For 2.5 months, I'm stuck with playing with low graphics. Oh shit. Bella, good morning, lady. How are you doing? Well, evening for you, I suppose. Have you thought of using a conventional truck on Euro Truck 2, like a Peterbilt? If you use those sort of mods, you have to do a single player convoy. Good, just woke up. Nice. Yeah, if to do though to have that sort of truck, it doesn't work on TMP. So you have to use them in a single player convoy. And don't get me wrong, when I'm playing my single player convoy, sometimes I do drive what we call bullnose trucks. I normally drive a Scania 4 Series T-cab. There is a hater build that you can download, but really don't want to use it. Reason being, for most of the European drop-off areas, the hater build extends a bit too. I mean, you guys know that the hater build, which is basically a Peterbilt, extends a bit too long for European parking areas. So there's really no point. Not that it's not a great truck to drive, because it is. It's a great truck to drive around. It's just too fucking long. You've been up since 2 a.m. Holy shit, dude. Back playing up. You've been making mods, GG's. Chat's going a little bit quick because I'm driving. Where was I? Mr. Fox may end up sending those to you. This is still giving. Is it? Oh, I don't know, mate. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I literally published everything on her account. Kev, what the fuck are you doing up? Jesus, everybody's awake this morning. We've got a Ford truck, really? Wow, okay. Yeah, I was gonna get out of bed, but my 4-month-old kitten decided he wanted to sit next to me. Well, that you've got the two situations there. You know, you feel obligated to stay where you are because it's still a kitten, and you want to show it some love. So in later life, it comes and lays beside you. But on the other hand, you need to teach it that you're the boss. So it's kind of twofold. Yeah, making mods for 7 days to die, just like spawning sharks, etc. in the game. Do you know something? Is it 7 days to die? I bought it ages ago. Said it you could play it on console, sorry, on controller, but it's never worked on my controller. Never ever worked for my controller. Anytime I've gone on it and tried it, the controller's like, no, fuck you. Some people said, oh, try doing it through joystick key and shit like that. I ain't got the patience to do all the keys. Morning, Matt, by the way. Thank you. Turn your controller on before you launch again. Yeah, I do. It's on permanently, dude. My controller is on permanently. I mean, it's on now. It's on now, sir. It's on. Your controller works fine on it. I know people who've had problems with it, with the controller on that. Some people do stretch their trucks here in the United States, but I wouldn't stretch unless if it had another. It had to have another axle. Yeah, yeah. I've seen some of your real life trucks, Pete, guy. Especially the ones that people live in like for weeks at a time. Basically, that's where they live. They don't go home on or anything, and then pick their like mail up from a PO box like once a week if they're close by. I think there was one guy that I saw his truck, fucking fantastic looking truck, absolutely fantastic looking truck, but his sleeper cab, I think it was a Peterbilt, I think, and he basically took the high living area of 3 Peterbilts and put them together. So his living area was fucking hellish long. But, you know, out from the outside, seeing the truck from the outside, it looked a little stupid because it was that the living area was so stretched. But inside looked fucking gorgeous. I mean, you literally, it looked like you could live in it for fucking months and months and months. You really could. It was fucking unreal. And comfort, wow. Yeah, comfort was outstanding. Might be a money on Steam account thing, otherwise no clue. Yeah. It's like I said the other day, Bella, if he really wants to do something like that, maybe all he needs to do is go to like the shop, buy one of the Steam scratch card thingy-majiggies and send her the code. Probably the easiest way. Or like go to somewhere like Loaded and buy like an equivalent voucher or something, and again send the code. Only controller issue I know in the game is don't check for it after the game launches. So if it turns off, you've got to restart the game. Oh, okay. You have like 4K hours in 7 days. Yeah, like I said, I've only just sort of half played it, and that was it. Rusty, morning. How you doing? Need lots of coffee. Yeah, boy. What was your my mum used to be over the road. I know what it's like. Last truck she had for over the road was the Volvo 2014. I think that's the truck that I use most of the time on American Truck. That's the newer one, isn't it? 2014, the one with the electric dash. That's the one that I use for American Truck quite a lot of the time. Either that or the International. Is it the International? It's the it looks very similar interior, with the digital dash, digital infotainment system. Either one of them. I try and stick a 625 engine in them, in the way I go, kind of a deal. Apparently one of you guys are going to get me Louisiana. I'm not going to be able to play that until January. If somebody's trying to send a Steam gift card, if your friends or... Oh, it's 3 days, is it? Okay. So you might have to... Bella, you might have to wait a couple of days. Because today's, what, the second day, I think? Oh, today could be the third day, actually. 2014 Volvo and the 2025 it was different on the inside. Today is the third day, so maybe wait until tomorrow and then give it a go. If not, like I say, do it like a loaded. You could get one unloaded and send the key, or you could get one like in a shop near you and send the key. If he really wants to do it, I mean, she'll be appreciative no matter what, no matter how he gets it, if he gets to do it. You know what I mean? We'll try again later. Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. But guys, we're traveling from Villa San Giovanni down in the toe of Italy, all the way up to Batesford, up in the real north of Finland or Sweden or whatever. We're going to be using the same route as we do for the Villa to Oslo, except when we get to, I think it's Malmo, we go off, go the other way. If I do have a card, start time, if I do have a card, and it says cancel job, I'll be completely ignoring it, just to let you know. So if there's a legendary card saying cancel job, I won't be cancelling it. I don't give a shit. So don't play it. There you go. There's your one and only warning. And please don't tell me to turn right. I'll be in the fucking sea. No, I won't, because there ain't no turn right for ages. But yeah, like I say, guys, we're going to do about, I don't know, do about a couple of thousand miles, and then we'll take a little break for a toilet, and then we'll crack on with the other couple of thousand or so miles. The reason for 3-day wait is for drug dealers using Steam to get paid. Yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that. And do you know what the weird thing is? So short time. Literally, for games, if you're sending a game across, 1 day. If it's a game code, 1 day. Weird, isn't it? And I know that because I did it the other week. I did a giveaway for a game code, and literally the guy was friends with me for a day. And I managed to send the code. Well, I managed to send in the game. It's strange, real strange. But anyway, guys, morning. How are we doing? Glad you're able to come around. Once again, guys, if you're looking for Minute Online Gaming, unfortunately, He had a bad night, so he wasn't feeling up to streaming today. So yeah, he might pop in the stream later before the end. But yeah, don't give him a hard time. He's hopefully he'll be in a better place later on today, and he'll see you on Monday. Yeah, I did get rid of the spooky horn. I got bored with it. Gift card balance can be sold off, can it? Wow. So if you want to join us, guys, Trekkers MP Live Matt. And like I say, we're going to Batesford. It's not BA. Well, it is BA. It's BA with the jits on the top. So it'll be in the bottom of the listings. We're going to NS Oil. No, we're not, yeah, we are. We're going to NS Oil. No, we're not. We're going to Soaplan. Yeah, we're going to Soaplan. And if you guys want to join us, you're very welcome. You'll have to join us on the road, though. Minute came to mind and jump scared me. You deserved it, dude. You fucking deserved it. Absolutely fucking deserved it. What was I doing yesterday? I was farming yesterday. When I was farming, I was having a good time farming. Getting lots of jobs done. We literally came off stream and like, yeah, we shut it down because obviously I needed to have tea and help out with the guys' warm up for today. Because you know, although Mr. H went there, the average Viking still needed a bit of warm up to pass slower cars. And he's getting better. He's getting a lot better. I mean, today you should see a lot, you know, as long as the GT4s, when he goes by and behave themselves, he'll be a lot better with it. I mean, he was very assertive last night. Just the once he was kind of a little tentative, and then he was like, fuck this, let's go. And yeah, I mean, if he was like that when he caught me, he would have passed me a lot sooner, you know? I literally gave him space on the inside of a corner as soon as he caught me to pass me. He was like, no, we're sort of in the braking zone now. It's a bit late, and he noticed that, so, you know, GG's to him. And then waited till we got out of the two corners, so he might have lost like 2 seconds on his lap just by waiting for me to go. I think it was Maggots and Beckett's we were on. And yeah, he literally waited till we got out of them. Because Maggots and Beckett's is a snake, basically. If you don't know Maggots and Beckett's on Silverstone, it's literally a snake. So there's literally no room to pass unless you're super brave, which when we did it the other day, I think it was last Monday, Linda came around me in Maggots and Beckett's, and it was like, if one of us would have did that and we collided, you'd have gone, that's not a passing place. And yet she overtook. And I was like, Linda. She was like, I know, I was a bit forceful. And I was like, bit forceful, love. If we did that and we crashed, you'd have gone, it was our fault for fucking doing it. I said, so, you know, when you're trying to teach people, you need to practice what you preach. But yeah, speaking about the guys, don't forget their race starts at midday. Both Tav and Linda Racing will be streaming it. So you'll be able to see what it's like from the driver's point of view. And if you have both streams up, you'll be able to see what the driver's point of view is and what the crew chief point of view is. Because Tav, they'll all be doing the driving and crew chief at some point during the race. And don't forget, they're doing it for charity. So once again, here's the charity link. And like I say, if you've got any spare pennies, hit that link and, you know, go give to charity. If you've not got any pennies to give, guys, don't panic. Just be there to support. You know, if you can't afford it, she knows it's right on Christmas. Everybody knows it's right on Christmas. So if you can't afford it, just be there for an hour to support. You know what I mean? Support is free and means so much to the streamer. So yeah, Linda_Racing and the Average Viking will be streaming it. I don't think they're allowed to stream the drivers' meet before. There's like a live channel for chat where the organisers talk about, you know, the finer points in what they're looking for, basically a clean race, and they'll be scrutinising anything that comes under anything that needs talking about. No spoilers for F1 today? No, exactly, no spoilers for F1 today.
No, definitely not.
Yes, there you go. Woke says no, I says no, so yeah. Any spoilers in chat will be timed out, Kev.
Notifications will be turned off in Discord as well.
Well, to be honest, normally I watch it in Discord. Normally, when Baz is at home, Baz puts it on.
Yeah.
So normally I watch it in Discord with the guys, and we can game in still. And why don't people be driving? Exactly, mate.
I may have a go at the Evo. They had an update, didn't they? For
That of course, Evo. Yeah, it's supposed to be pretty good now.
Yeah.
Which we knew it would be. You know, if Assetto Corsa, the first one, was really good, and in the end became kind of one of the best games to play for everybody who didn't want to play iRacing. And then, of course, they brought out the second one, and that that wasn't quite as good. A lot of people didn't think. I don't think it was quite as good as the first one. And then Evo, of course, I bought it while it was still A-rated to get it cheaper. And was just hoping that there'll be some updates in the future that makes it that complete game that we all bought it for. Yeah, that it kind of should have been. And I think in my eyes they've only really decided to do shit with it now because if Giants get their ass together with Project Motor Racing, they've got a hell of a fight on their hands, and I mean that, a real big fight on their hands. I mean, yes, some of you guys are saying, yeah, but Project Motor Racing's got problems. So did every game at launch. So did every fucking game at launch.
This game's full of bloody problems.
Yeah. Occasionally Euro Truck has problems, and it's been out 12 years maybe. You look at the last time we had a massive update for TMP. The Munich bypass, which we're about to go around in a second, was broken. We had to go through Munich. This game still gets problems every now and again. So, every game has problems. You just got to work through them. I mean, the downside is Project Motor Racing's problems at launch was affecting how the car feels, and that isn't good. Although they fixed a lot of it, there's still some bits and pieces that they do need to refine. But it's getting there. It is getting there. I can't name a game that has problems on this launch.
13
years, is it? Euro Truck's been out? Yeah, see? And it's still had problems. "13 years of Euro Truck, holy shit." And in that 13 years, they basically haven't really changed that much big time in the game. I mean, their next big thing that they want to do is obviously bring the graphics engine up to the current. I think I don't know. I don't know much about DirectX anymore. I haven't known about that for fucking about 10 years. What are we on now? 13? DirectX 13? Last time I knew about DirectX, we were still on like DirectX 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that. And because they don't change numbers very often. Yeah, so STS want to update to the latest version of DirectX so that the newer cards can invest more power into the game. Because at the moment, newer cards basically play this game as if they're standing still, even on Ultra. My card at the moment that's in here is the race in America. What race? The 24-hour? No, it's at Silverstone. And I think the F1 is at Abu Dhabi.
Yep.
Yeah. So Saudi Arabia. Silverstone's a good track. I mean, even with my shoulder, I can do, well, the other day I did like 60 laps before it really started aching and I had to give up. And that was with a pit. Or with a couple of pits, rather. But yeah, Silverstone is one of those flowy tracks. Which would be... Oh, we're on DirectX 12, are we? Okay. Or is the game on DirectX 12? and we're on 13. Whatever it is, they want to update it so that the newer cards can use more of what they got to make the game flow better. Because at the moment, you can still get better FPS in this game with a 20 series card. I'm not joking. You can still get, if you don't stream, you can still get better FPS in this game with a 20 series. Because of the DirectX it's on. And of course, console might be getting this game soon, which I think is a good thing. The downside is, if you're a console player, you will not be able to get TMP because TMP is like an add-on, and you launch it from one app and play it on the other. And I don't think that's possible on console, which is why a lot of the outside apps, say for farming sim, you guys can't use. Because you can't get outside sources to be put in to do other things. Even though consoles nowadays are basically computers just with the console iOS. I mean, this shit, and I do say shit about which console's better, PlayStation or Xbox, and I'm talking about PlayStation 5 to the Xbox Series X, and some of you are going to go PlayStation, some of you are going to go Xbox. You're all completely nuts. And here's why. Internally, they're exactly the fucking same thing. I am not joking. They're both exactly the same internally. You know, they've both got a 3600X PCU. They've both got 16 gigs of RAM. They've both got a 3060, I think it's the TI. And they both come with roughly the same amount of memory storage. They're the same thing. Just that one's got a PlayStation iOS, one's got an Xbox iOS. But internally, they're exactly the same. Yeah, so you're all nuts. And you can't really say on the game sort of thing that one's better than the other now, because PlayStation has copied Xbox with their subscription. Mr. Nuts, how we doing? How's the route going? We just started from San Giovanni, mate. So, yeah, we're about 20 minutes in. Well, scratch that. We're about 30 minutes in from when we started. We're just coming up near, I want to say we'll be at Verona in about 10 minutes or so. Area muff? Well, that, you know, you should shave that and, you know, trim it down. The same. How was being back at work yesterday, mate? I know you said in Minute Stream the other day, it's like you've never been away. That getting back into it, and the guys and girls treating you as if you never left, that's always a good thing. It really is. Anyway, I'd like to go back, but thought you was going to start from top. No, bottom to top. Was always going to go bottom to top. Yeah, it was always going to go bottom to top. With the pins in this morning, it said 3,600 miles, something like that. Said this morning, and we've done 1,000 miles already. I thought if I start from the bottom, see, anybody who wants to join can find us easy. You know, because I know in about 5-10 minutes time we'll be passing Verona, so there's kind of the next place you could join us from. Played my F1 game last night, and it's changed. What, you playing the new one, F1 25? I haven't played an F1 game since I came off Xbox, actually. Xbox 21, I think it was, maybe. F1 21 or F1 20, last one I played. And on the wheel that I had at the time, which was a Logitech, it wasn't bad. I mean, it really wasn't bad. I'd love to give it a crack with the direct drive wheel that I got now, simply to see how it's changed. But it's another expense and another game that after a few weeks wouldn't get played. Yeah, it was okay. Good to be back. It's just getting back in the swing of things, and in fact, that's being back. You know what I mean? It's just, you know, getting back, getting into your rhythm of actually getting up and going to work and getting your libido back with it, and yeah, you'll be all right, mate. It had a big update too. Nice. So yeah, guys, if you do want to come and join the convoy, we can slow down for you if you're going to join us. So say if you're going to join us from like really close by. But what I suggest is you have a look on the PMP Live map and, you know, figure out where you're going to be loading into, and then, you know, just wait on the road for us to kind of pass you or get near you and then start going. So at the moment we're coming up past Zara. No point joining there because we'll be well past you by the time you load up and join in. But if you go to Verona, which is a little bit up past that big junction up the top, yeah, you'll be able to join us from there. We're going to Batsford, and it's actually it says Batsford, but it's actually got an A with a J on it, and it's got a J in the Ford. So yeah. I crashed my F1 car because my mate decided to scare the living shit out of me. Do you know what I do when I'm racing, Rusty? And I'm streaming it? I turn my alerts off. Literally all my alerts, I turn them off. There's just too many of them. And they're on-screen alerts, and you can't have that in iRacing, you know? Yeah, mate, and I'm back on non-managerial capacity. I'm a normal forklift driver, and it's great because everyone keeps coming up to me and asking me shit. And I'm like, team leader is over there. Yeah, exactly, mate, innit? Innit, mate? It's your team leader's over there. Go and ask them. You're back, and all the oldies who remember you from the time before, like coming up to you going, "What are we doing now?" Well, fucking going ask your boss, mate. I'm not the boss. I'm just a skivvy now. It's just like, you know, say if I went back on the buses, you know, once I've gone back, say if I went back and give me a couple of weeks to get back into the swing of things, all the new people go try and tell you stuff, and you go, "I know." Because they think they know everything, and you go, "Dude, you know nothing compared to me." You know? Have you ever had a bad day yet? No? You've got that to come. Come back to me afterwards. Or like I had one day, one of the newbies, when I was trying to explain shit to him, went, "Can I friend you on Facebook?" And I was like, "If you survive your probationary period, yeah, no problem." And he went, "What do you mean?" I went, "Well, yeah, a lot of new people, not a lot of new guys don't even survive that. So you imagine my turnover on Facebook, friending you? Fucking mahoosive, wasn't it?" They go, "What do you mean?" People go, I said, "Well, this job isn't for everybody, and it takes a little while for that to sink in. You know, you guys think this is an easy job, and it fucking isn't. You know, a lot of people, when they get out to drive the deckers, don't want to be responsible for so many people on board. You know, if they're on one of the busiest routes, it's fucking, you know, you could get 2 or 3 or 4 full loads, or, you know, throughout the day, and it's, you know, virtually 100 people every single full load. And a lot of people can't act that. You know, be responsible for 100 people. Also, the problems, when you get problems, people can't deal with that. Getting constantly shouted at and stuff. You know, and they occasionally they lose it, and it's like, you can't lose it. You're in a public car. It's the job. You know? You can't lose it. You can't swear. You can't do this. You can't do that. There's so many things you can't do. And yeah, it just mounts up. And any single one of those jobs will get you in for disciplinary and possibly the sack. It's just the thing. I mean, the only good thing about nowadays, if you say join Stagecoach, they have a non-confrontational rule as a driver now. That anybody that gets on and is confrontational to you about the fare or whatever you've asked them about or stuff, you have two choices: call the police or just let them ride for free. And there's nothing you can do. You know, so it's either wait and call the police, or you just let them ride. And 9 times out of 10, the driver will just let it ride, because you know it's a non-confrontational road now, and it helps the bus to run smoother if you stay on time or stay close to time.
That's true. That is, because that happened to me. I got on the bus, and I didn't even go up the road. The next bus stop. And they wanted like £2.50. I went £2.50. He went, just get on the bus.
Yeah. Yeah, but to be honest, drivers are using that as a get out of jail free card as well. You know, like with, as you just heard Welsh said, he was only going like a couple of stops up the road, and they wanted to charge him £2.50, and he just questioned it, queried it in his own unique way, not even probably having a go at the driver, and the driver just went, "Yeah, sit down." Using it to his own advantage, you know. Oh, he's confronting me. That's not confronting you. That's just saying, how much? Go sit down. That's not a confrontation. That's a discussion. My answer to that would be, because I confront nearly everybody, is, I don't know, it's just my thing. I don't like people getting shit for free when they should be paying for it. You know, it's like we say, it's like I said to the customers, you know, you wouldn't go into a fish and chip shop and order a load of fish and chips and go, "I'm having it for free." They'll tell you to fuck off and fucking take it back. You know, you wouldn't go into Sainsbury's or Starbucks and get coffee and expect them to give it to you, would you? No, you wouldn't. So why get on the bus expecting to ride for free? The same theory. You're trying to get something for nothing. And like I say, a lot of drivers will play on the fact that the non-confrontational rule is a good way of going, just get on. But some, like me, will stand their ground and go, no. I mean, it's just like I saw a TikTok of a guy the other day. I think he was in London. And I don't know whether they got the same thing as we have down here with people with big notes that can't be changed. So basically what we do down here, we go, if we ain't got enough to change, we go, look, if you want to pay with that, I can take it, no problem, but you're gonna have to accept the change voucher. And then they go, what's a change voucher? Well, it's a credit note for the next time you get on a bus. So basically, I take your £20 and I give you back a credit note for the change. And a lot of people go, no, I can't do that. Well, if you don't get on then, is it? You know, you either find some change, or I give you or I give you the credit note for your change. Quite simple. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. You're not getting a ride for free. Why should you? Everybody else is paid. And if you say it in like a loud enough voice that you're not shouting at him and that other customers can hear, the customers that are paid get on your side. It's funny. You know, the customers on board go, yeah, we've paid. If you don't want to pay, get the fuck off. And you don't have to say a thing then once you get the customers on your side. Because there's bound to be, and there normally is some guy on there that's a bit of a tough nut, and he'll come up and help you out. Quite a lot of the time. And I've had it loads where, you know, the guy has come up and going, and he goes, "Drive, you got a problem? You know, I'd really like to get home." And you go, "Well, this guy da 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 da," and I've explained the situation. He just won't hang it, and this guy just picks the guy up that's causing you a hassle and slings him out the door and goes, "Right, drive, can we go?" "Yep, no problem. Love you, bye." And I've even had disciplinaries about it. When you go in for the disciplinary and go, "Why did you?" And they sort of go, "Why did you let that guy do that?" And you go, My job's not confrontational. The guy was, those two guys went confrontational with each other. Fuck all I can do about it. You told me not to get out of the cab in situations like that. And then they sort of got to go, oh yeah, that's the rules, isn't it? The one on TikTok I totally disagree with was there was a guy on the buses, UK bus service, and there was a guy in a wheelchair wanting to get on, and the driver refused to get out of his chair. And I'm glad somebody put on the post underneath saying this guy was sacked afterwards, because that is fucking disgusting. Refusing to get out of his fucking driver's seat to lower the ramp. Because a lot of the ramps on the buses in the UK are manual. You got to get out and pull them down. And yeah, refusing to get out of your chair for a wheelchair? Fucking get out. It shouldn't be in the job. Fuck off. Here's sometimes the other riders might change for... Yeah. That happens over here as well. Somebody might go, oh, if you got a 20, I got 2 10s. And then, obviously the person will offer the 10 to driver. And then, you might be able to change a 10 but not a 20. So yeah, sometimes that happens, or the person, or sometimes the passenger go, I'll pay for him just to get us underway. That's happened before as well. Paid the guy's fare if it want to, dear. Seen that done before.
Is it technically that the driver should have changed though?
The depending what company you work for. So in terms of like the company I know about, which is Stagecoach. When you first join the job and you're about to go out on the road on your own, they give you a £20 float. That is it. You can add to your float, but that's on you. So I used to carry a £40 float, but still, if you're on a rural route, so you're going from town to town to town, that £40 doesn't last long. If people are paying in notes all the time, three or four fares of people £20 notes for say a £3 fare. And you're out of change. It doesn't last long. And the thing is, when you get back to the depot, which is what we've complained about a lot down here, is why isn't there no change machine? We should have a change machine in the depot so we can change big stuff to small stuff again. So that midday, a midday point when you're having your break, if you realise you've not got enough change, you can get some. But yeah, we've been fighting that for we were fighting that for years, and the Exodus still ain't got a change machine. Yeah, all drivers only have a certain amount, and they're well within their rights to refuse change for anything bigger than a tenner. And to be honest, you're quite within your rights if you don't understand, say, Scottish pounds, to refuse that as well. I mean, Scottish people go mental over it. It's fucking legal tender. It says fucking sterling on it. Yeah, it does, but if you don't understand that note, you ain't got a clue. And, drivers are well within their rights to refuse payment, even though it's probably legal tender. Same as, what was it on TikTok? There was a guy that went to a fuel station, put 20 quid's worth of fuel in his car, and tried to pay with a collector's £20 coin, because that's all he had, and he was desperate. And the forecourt refused him, and he went, "It's a legal tender coin, mate. You're not allowed to refuse. It's legal tender." And the person said, "Well, we can, and we have." And he tried to leave, and the police came. And what he couldn't make the police officer understand is that, this may be a £20 coin, which you do rarely see, but it is legal tender, regardless of what you think or say. It's legal tender. But again, the forecourt, the driver, the driver of a bus, shop owner, they can refuse it. It's up to them, if they refuse your payment, and you don't get your goods either.
King's Head on there. Should people enough to get you somewhere though? If you had a tenner.
Oh yeah, it's just like it's just like during COVID, a lot of drivers refused to take cash on the buses. Fuck all the company could do about it. because they refuse to handle what other people have handled. Which, in the case of COVID, it's a bit of a extreme scenario where, you know, yeah, you could have quite easily caught something off of somebody's cash. So it's kind of one of them things, but, you know, it's another thing that people didn't understand at the time. They were still paying with money, and you were like, sorry, mate, I'm not taking that. And they were like, why? Well, I don't know whether you got COVID, been in touch with anybody who's got COVID, and I don't want to catch it. But then again, I was lucky after a few weeks of COVID. I call it COVID 1. So COVID 1 was when we first got it. We were still trying to understand what it was. There was a letter went out to all disabled people in the UK saying that you're part of the top 5% of anybody who can catch it and possibly die from this. And therefore, we're saying that you and anybody who lives with you has to hibernate, and therefore I got the rest of COVID 1 off with pay. Same with people here trying to pay with chest bills. Lots of companies refuse to take money during COVID. All the buses around my bay. Oh, our lot still said we had to take it regardless, but a few drivers went, no, we're not taking it. You don't want us to. If you don't want us to get ill, you need to back us. And the company was like, no, you still got to take money. And we were like, the driver's like, then they'll be getting on for free because we won't be taking it. And there was really nothing they could do. I mean, the drivers even went to their representatives for the unions and said, look, you know, this is happening, and we're not doing it. Because we're not getting ill, but we still want to work. There's a blue dot behind your Welsh. I don't know what it is. Coming by, and we're just about to come up to a junction.
I tried indicators on as well.
Yeah. Come on, you got to hurry up. He put his foot right down there, so I was indicating. The good thing about the northern journey, though, guys, when we're doing this bit long job on the northern journey, is there's very few slowdown points. On the southern journey, you get quite a few loop-de-loops coming back down. I think there's about 3 or 4 loop-de-loop junctions. Whereas on the upside junction, there's basically, you can do it full throttle. They do the whole way. And I think that's why I chose to do this journey northernly. I think we're coming up to Innsbruck, guys. If anybody wants to join, we're coming up to Innsbruck. So Innsbruck, I think it's Munich after that. So if anybody wants to come for the drive, you can meet us in, not Innsbruck, because we're a bit too close to Innsbruck now, but you can meet us in Munich in about 10 minutes. You're in Munich? Okay, we're going to Batsford up in Finland. But it's Bats with a J on the top and Ford with a J in it. Oh, Munich. We're coming up to Munich now. So we're going around the outer bypass now that they fixed it. And we're on TMP Pro Mods as well.
What time do you reckon you finish the job by, Matt?
It says 10 to 12. But we're doing obviously a lot faster, so I'm going to guess about 11:30.
I got to get my mother for 10:30.
Yeah. If you got to bail out part way, mate, then that's what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got to get it up.
What are we on? We're on 9 o'clock, so you got 2 hours. So we'll be in Sweden. when you'll have to go. So when you come back, you won't have to do too much more than the job. And then later on, guys, I plan to do a few more jobs to get me up to 5,000 today, or at least one more job. What I'll probably do is fast travel back down to Oslo and go back down. Or if I want to do it with in fairly quickness, I'll fast travel all the way back to Villa and go up. Go northbound again while I'm watching the guys do the race. So yeah, it's a kind of shit time to do a charity thing, but we've got two charities on, guys. We've got the 24-hour race of Silverstone, which starts today at midday, which is Linda Racing's charity, and we've got the Jingle Jam that Crofty's doing. She's building the Shard building in London. She's building that within Minecraft for Jingle Jam charity, and if you can do anything for that charity. Yeah, I don't know why it comes out like that, but yeah, that's how it comes out with the Tiltify thing on the bottom. I need to look at that message and take a lot of the like emojis out. I think that's what's doing it. It's seeing the emojis and creating a different message. I'll be jumping on shortly, again going south, just waking up first, no problem, mate. To be honest, I was kind of thinking of you when I jumped on this morning, but with Minute not being on, obviously there's an opportunity for me to go and not overlap kind of Tav and Linda later. Whereas if I went later, I'll be overlapping them, so it's kind of good for me. You guys know I don't like doing that unless I absolutely have to, and just sometimes when I'm doing my normal stream time, I kind of have to. And that's because, yeah, like I said before, Tav extended his time, didn't he? From 2:30 to 5 o'clock. It's good, mate. I'll catch you on your way home. No drama. That's if we don't pass Oslo by then. Well, unless you're going from Batsford down, then you might see us. So Fatnuts' new route, guys, is Batsford down to Frankfurt. 2,200 miles. And I believe you don't even need to do any waypoints as well, unless you want to, and go round Odense and Berlin. And like I say, when I do the Berlin loop, I do a full loop. I don't do a C or a G or whatever you want to call it. I do the full loop. So on the northbound journey, I do clockwise. And on the southbound journey, I do anti-clockwise. And I do a full 360 around. Yeah, it gives you only an extra like 40 mile, like not doing the full loop, but 40 miles, 40 mile. So we're just going past Nuremberg. Yeah, so we're going north on the 9. So if you do want to join us, guys, we're going north on the 9. You're just going past Nuremberg. If you're just like logging in, I'd wait till you get fully logged in before you choose where to like spawn yourself into. Now wait till you get fully in, then check the map, and then go to wherever if you want to join. Yeah, it's the best place. Like I say, we're going north on the 9 to Batsford. If you wanted to do a shorter journey but still join us for part of the journey, you could choose Oslo. But just go to Oslo, and that'll be a little bit shorter for you. Yeah, we're going north on the 9, heading straight to Berlin. Just trying to keep an eye out for the next town you could join from. You'll be going from Batsford, yeah, okay. Yeah, so it's Bats with a J on the A, and yeah, Ferd with a J in the Ferd. Oh, DJ Pat's on. Northern J, good morning. How you doing, bud? So, guys, even though the update got put back for Roadcraft, the 2 keys I put in for, they've given me them back. So I've got 2 keys to give away next time we play Roadcraft. Hopefully they'll have the update done as well, so we can do that key. And then we'll have another key at some point in the future as well. So, yeah. We've got 2 keys so far. And like I say, hopefully they'll do the update in 4 days' time, and we'll get another key for you then. But guys, as you heard, DJ Pat is on doing awesome 80s. So let's get the bot in chat. So if you want to request a song, exclamation SR-request, followed by targeting artist, must be an 80s tune. So it must have been brought out during the 80s. You're always on my mind. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, the next town that you could possibly go to is Chimnez or Chimnez, and then drive down the 72 and then head north. If you want to join, that is. There you go. Oh, that's the first cup of coffee down. But we're over 1,000 miles in, so. So we'll wait till we get down about 1,500 miles or so, and then we'll look for services, and then we'll have a quick bio and make another coffee. About 600 more miles. Put a break. Like I say, it'll be just a quick make a coffee, quick bio, and crack on again. I think we might just get around the loop of Berlin by then. But like I say, guys, the northern route, which we're doing now, when I get to Berlin, I always take the first road up around the loop of Berlin and go clockwise, and then on the southern route I go anti-clockwise. I turn right and go anti-clockwise around the loop, just to maximize the miles. Because on all the junctions that you use, you don't slow down around the loop of Berlin, so it's just basically stick to a speed and away you go kind of a deal. It's just a few more minutes in the seat, that's all it is. Well, hopefully, Bella, now it's the weekend for you guys today. Hopefully Mr. Fox will set your wheel up and you can come out and drive with us. Obviously, you'll have to build up your truck company and stuff, because I'm expecting you haven't done anything yet, so you'll have to start from level 1. So there'll be like a tutorial for you to do. Yeah, and then you'll stay on single player for a little bit, just building up your company. And it depends how much you're in a rush you are to get your own truck. If you're not in too much of a rush to get your own truck, here's what I advised. So this is for people who have just started a character and are not really in a rush to get their own truck straight away, because getting your own truck has its good points and its bad points. Yeah, you sort of earn slightly more money by having your own truck, but not too much more money. But you have to pay for your own repairs, your own fuel, your own this, your own that. Whereas if you do quick jobs until you get a company in behind you, your employer pays for your fuel, they pay for your tows, they pay for this, they pay for that. And basically all you do is make the money that it says. And if you're not in a rush to get your own truck, that's what I advise. You know, you get your garage, which is just you at the start. You know, you put fuel spaces in. The first truck you buy, you give it to another driver, and you still do quick job until you build up for the next truck. You get that in, give it to your other driver, and then you sort of start getting a revenue behind you that's not taking you any time to build up, really. And you do that for like 2 or 3 whole garages. I normally say 3 garages. So you get 15 drivers, 15 trucks, but you still haven't got a truck. And then you get yourself a truck. And then when you do something wrong and destroy it, or you've got to pay for fuel or this or that and the other, your drivers are paying for all your repairs. All you're doing is doing jobs to gain yourself money. But if you want to obviously do it the other way, and buy yourself a truck, make sure you check out the discount store. That is essential now. Make sure you check out the discount store. But with that being said, don't choose anything under 3 stars. 3 stars will basically last, under 3 stars basically will last you 1, possibly 2 jobs, and then you'll have to repair it anyway. So you're better off starting with a good truck start off with. So 3, 4 or 5 stars if you can get it cheap enough. Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can get a good truck like 400 horsepower and it'd be 5 stars. That would be brilliant. You can do a good number of jobs with that if you don't crash it, and earn yourself lots of money to repair it if it needs doing. But yeah, if you do want to give yourself a little safety barrier, make sure you build up your company. If you're going to do a legit character, that is. If you're going to do it, fake money in. All you need to do is get to level 1, and then you can fake it from there. I am not joking. I've done the rebuild of characters so many times, legit and not legit. I know the way to do it now. Slow sounds good to me. Yes, if you, like I say, Bella, if you want to go really slow, just build up your company and just keep doing quick jobs. And your skill level is essential. Doing it the right way. I've refined the way I do it now. So basically, the way I do it now to the way I used to do it, I used to go distance, the one below that, and then go back up to ADR. I don't do it that way anymore. This is the way I'm telling you guys, or saying to you guys to do it now. So build up your distance to 3, so you get 1,000-mile jobs, and then start on the economy, the last one. Reason being, your truck goes further on the fuel it has. So top for 3 for distance, then go bottom for 3, which is kind of equalizing it. Then go ADR for 3, and then the one below distance for 3, the one below that for 3, and then back to distance, back to economy, back to ADR, and then go, field to 6. The one you want to leave till last for everything is on time delivery, because it's nothing. On time delivery don't really mean shit unless you're doing it on single player and you do have a time limit. And a lot of times, if you're like doing quick jobs, you'll get there in plenty of time. Basically, you know, it's for people who have everything on, so tiredness and everything. When I first started, I used to have that on a lot. I don't anymore. I don't have tiredness on. I don't have fines on anymore either. But yeah, I say that I do own my legit IRL-ish playthrough, my single player playthrough. I do on that. Bugger nuts, how you doing, bud? I'm guessing Kev's gone to sleep again. Not seeing any shout-outs. Kev's like, hi, night. I'm here. I thought you were gonna sleep, my mate. Like, yeah, Jared, thank you for the 15th streak. Kev, thanks for the 5. Only a 5 streak. Thanks, Kev. Doing some shout-outs, mate. Guys, here comes some amazing shout-outs from some amazing people. Please go and follow them. Be there for the next time they go live. If they go live, I don't know whether they're streamers or not, but, you know, if they do go live, be there for the next time they do. You never know, you just might find your next favourite streamer. You keep doing any mornings, so I miss them? Well, you know, early mornings used to be my thing before I met Minute, and then I let him have it, because, you know, he likes doing early mornings before he goes to work. I think he should stream the other way round, but he likes doing it his way, so, you know, I'm not going to moan at him too much. Like I say, he wants to do it his way, and I'm not going to moan at him too much for doing it. He knows what he's doing. It's his stream. But I've advised him. I advised him that, you know, maybe he should get up a little bit later, go to work, and then come home and stream. But he's like, no, I like streaming in the morning before I go to work. I was like, okay. So, guys, we're just going around the north of Berlin. So, at the moment, if you do want to join us, you can join us by joining at Berlin, going up to Batesford. Yeah. So, we'll be going around Berlin for a little bit. As you can see, I've got 3 waypoints out. We'll be going around Berlin for the next, I don't know, 6 minutes, maybe. And we'll probably get somewhere up near Odense, and then, like I say, we'll take a little break for a bio and a coffee. Kev, did you hear? They gave me those 2 things for keys. I've got the 2 keys for those things that we did. What the fuck's going on? It's like Christmas is on his stream continuously. Either that, or is that when your thing went bang? Because that don't look like SnowRunner to me, because that's what you're playing. I recognise the menus. SnowRunner's not supposed to look like that. FarmSim 19. Holy shit, man. You know, I'd go back to FarmSim 19 purely to play 1 fucking map. Somebody tried to bring it into 22, but it was slightly broken where, I don't know, you go to a field and there was the wrong crop growing around the outside. I mean, I could have fixed it. Of course, I could have just bought the field, ploughed it in, and then just put a crop on it, and then had done with it. You just seen that my fucking cup's empty, dickhead. Oh, look out. It's fucking troublemakers come across from YouTube on the fucking Twitch and trying to cause trouble. Don't forget, guys, the hydrate's got a cooldown on it now. And so many uses per stream. Troublemaker? I ain't no troublemaker. Really? Guys, just lately, thank you for the influx of subscribers stroke followers over there on YouTube. It's much appreciated. But me, Matt, he said not to take a bath size of a fucking bottle. Wow. You sure that's meant for me? Who the fuck's talking about baths? Nobody's talking about fucking baths in here. Oh, the water pot. Oh, yeah. Fucking another sip of water? Jeez, man. No, I've just had a drink. I don't look thirsty at all. It only takes 3 liters. The wife thought it'd be good for when I'm streaming. It's the 3 liter water bottle. It's really good when you're in the gym as well. When I used to go gym like 3 times a week. The only downside is if you're on the you're on the treadmill, it's a bit impossible to fucking drink out of it then. Which is how I used to warm up. Warm up on the treadmill, warm down on the bike, and then do a load of weights in between. Not free weights. I used to hate doing free weights. Machine weights. Machine weights are a little bit better for you if you say suffer with a bad back, because a lot of it is sitting down and you lean back, support your back. So we're about halfway. 1,800 mile to go. 3,600 I think it was when I started. I don't know why yesterday it said it was 4,000 odd.
Oh, we got something on the gate now.
That's armpit. Yeah, that's arm hair. Armpit hair. Must have missed a pin. No, went up the left side of right side of Italy. Went round Berlin, unless there's another pin in. Do you use sound mods? No. Reason being is one of the guys used to use sound mods and it fucked his game up. So I don't use it. I don't use sound mods at all. Yeah, is there another pin once you get into Scandinavia? I mean, we're going round to... We'll be going kind of leftish now, but it's straight on this motorway. We'll be going leftish over and round to Odense now. So we're just about to leave the Berlin loop. SCS software should update the engine sounds on most trucks since they sound unrealistic. Well, some do, some don't, mate. But then again, I'd rather have the trucks act more realistic than sound realistic. So you gotta kind of choose what do you want out of the game. Do you want the driving experience to be a good one, or do you want it to sound good? I'd rather have it feel good to drive. You want both? You're never going to get both. Not with any game. You're never going to get perfect with both. Do you know something? Somebody tried one of that on, I was watching, again, TikTok. Somebody did that in front of a police officer, immediately got pulled over. And the police officer said, "What are you doing?" And they went, "I didn't exceed the speed limit. What are you doing?" And they went, "But you're not supposed to pull away like that." And he went, "Is there a law against it?" And they went, "No." And he went, "Bye then," and pulled away. Do you have a mod on Steam Workshop called Realistic Engine Sounds? Yeah, that's because there was a timer command that came on again. No. Steam Workshop mods, a lot of them will not work on TMP. And that's where I drive most of the time. Most of my driving is done on TMP. Very rarely I will be on single player. I like to say a lot of mods from Steam Workshop do not translate to TMP at all. In fact, when you load into TMP, it goes, "You've got mods in, get rid of them." You've done it before, what, accelerate in front of a police officer? I mean, it's just like I got pulled over once when I first started delivery driving. I was in a van, I pulled onto the motorway, just outside the city, and a police officer immediately pulled me over, and I was thinking, what the fuck did I do wrong? And he pulled me in, and he came up to the window and said, "Hi, do you know why I pulled you over?" I went, "No." And he went, "Did you know you don't have to indicate out of that junction?" And I went, "I do, to be polite." And he went, "Yeah, but I'm just telling you don't need to do that." I went, "Is that the reason why you pulled me over?" He went, "Yeah." I went, "See you later," and I rolled the window up and fucked off. What a waste of fucking time. He didn't chase me or anything. You know, pulled me over for indicating out of a junction just to tell me that I didn't really need to do it. If I'm not breaking any laws, mate, you shouldn't be pulling me over.
What time roughly are you going to stop for a little break, Matt?
Sorry, mate?
What time are you roughly stopping for a break?
Well, what we've done now, we got, well, shortly, within the next, 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, that'll be fine, so I can give my another 10 then.
Okay. Yeah. Quick bio break coming soon, guys, along with me making a coffee. As I think we've got words on stream activated for giveaway, so we'll be doing a bit of that while I'm gone. So if we get over level 3, guys, you guys can possibly win some Stream Needs cards by unmixing words and putting them in the grid. Yep, hard acceleration in front of 2 cops. I still have the unit that I did it on. 2019. Yeah, mate of mine went over to the US once. I think, where did he go? He went Vegas. Went to Vegas. He hired a, I think it was a Dodge Viper or something. And twat ripped it off of a fucking traffic light. Immediately got pulled over. And as soon as he started speaking, Pop pulled a pamphlet out of his fucking inside pocket, driving in the US for the Brits. He went, and the guy just went, "Read that, and then you can go." I mean, fair play by the cop, you know. He let my boy off after he read it. It was just like, read that, make sure you know the rules and regulations over it, see you later, sort of thing. But you could have fined him on the spot for reckless driving, I suppose. Because what my boy said is he did freaking really rip it off the start, like careless driving. You know, you couldn't get him for speeding probably, but you get him for reckless driving. Because it was literally high rev, whack it in drive, and fucking make a massive 11s and crack up a road. But it's out of service due to a rear end issue and a chain failure. Oh, that's a shame. What have we got for it? We've got 1,700 miles left, so next services, I think, mate.
Okay.
So guys, next services, we're going to pull in for a quick bio break and a coffee. And then, yeah, we'll come back after some words on stream and do the other 1,700 mile. Not sure Welsh will be back. He might still be taking his mum in the tank.
Nice. No, she's going out for a meal today, so she's just getting up.
All right. I know it said next services in fucking ages. So now might be time to join up with Matt if anyone wants to be interested. Yeah, exactly. Really? What, you're a prick. Guess what? I got to take the next turn off.
Hey.
Thanks to Quiet playing next junction card. Okay, this is a junction, so take the next... Oh, take the next junction. Oh, unlucky, Quiet. I am taking the next junction. Unfortunately, Quiet, this is the next junction, and this is the off. Like I say, guys, I play my cards a little bit different a minute. I play them exactly how they're supposed to. If you guys can't be bothered to look forward to see where I'm going, that's on you. I play them exactly how they say. So a junction is a junction regardless whether it's a services or anything. You know? A junction is a junction. So if somebody plays a junction, it goes down to like a T or straight across to go back up. As long as I take the off of the junction, I can go back up. So what you're better off doing is looking at the map, going, right, take the junction, and if there's a left or right, playing a left or right as well. If there's time. Which is why sometimes you need to space them out. So you can play the junction and then play left or right afterwards. So there, when I get to the So when I get to the junction, if I come down and there's a crossroads or straight back up, if you play left or right as well, I have to go left or right on that junction. I literally play. You sat there going out. Oh, you following me, are
you? Well, yeah.
No, I mean, are you following me as in you've gone / follow my number?
No.
Okay.
Like I thought, I know you said you go around the burning ring. Yeah, I think the opposite round to the old way we used to do. So it's going bloody nuts at the moment.
Yeah. So so your pins are still in. So yeah, when I go northbound, I go clockwise. When I go southbound, I go anti-clockwise. So I do a full loop at both directions. I thought about resetting you to the garage, but didn't know what to do. Oh, when I was farming? Oh, when I'm farming, mate, that's fucking no issue. People play cars like that all the time. I mean, for instance, a little while back, I was doing... What the fuck was I doing? I was doing another challenge mode, and I was right up the top of the map doing some rock breaking. And the guys reset my vehicle back to the garage about 5 times. Don't get me wrong, after about the 4th time, I was getting pissed, but, you know, it was fun. You didn't want to be that person. Nah, in farming, mate, it's just what it is. It's, you know, a couple of times of that, it's fun, you know? After 4 or 5 times, then it gets a bit boring, but, you know? But, again, guys, that's what the cards are for. But, you know, what I will say is, you know, if you're going to do the really horrible ones, just think about it, be a bit more kind of responsible for your actions. Dark time. Sometimes don't keep on about it. I feel so bad. Here's your song, Bella. Well, assume you may know this song from Top Gun. Did this come out the same year as the film as well, 1985?
Yeah, I think, yeah. Because the theme song, isn't it?
Well, there's so many theme songs that people say for Top Gun, because there's this one. You got the Kenny Loggins song, Playing with the Boys. You got obviously the overture at the start is a bit of a theme song for Top Gun 86. Okay.
What were you doing in 86 on that?
I was at school. I was 86. I was 8. I was definitely at school.
Oh, I was at school. I think I was like... How old are you? 45?
Well, I was born in 78, so yeah, work it out. I don't know. We're the same age? Yeah, we are the same age. I realised that when I saw you 78 on the end, Bella. And Mr. Chameleons is only like 6 months ahead of us. I think he was late 77. I think he was late 77. Oh, you're born in 75? Same year as my wife.
Mm-hmm. That's why you're 75 on the end of my name.
Yeah, a lot of people do that, don't they? They go, yeah, we'll put the year we were born on for a number if we need a number on the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm first quarter of the year as well, Bella. I'm the first quarter of the year. That's an easy number to remember. No, my first quarter. No, quarters is 3s. No, second quarter. Then you're February, March.
Go on.
What? Go on.
Have you got realistic weather on, Matt?
No.
No.
No, I will have if the guy areas up with Frosty, I might put Frosty on for the rest of the year, rest of the winter. Well, rest of December anyway. I'm just over a week before the end of the year. Okay. Okay, so it's coming up to your birthday then, Bella? Again? Jesus. I'm glad I'm going toilet soon. Trying to get this done before... what have we got? On the map, it says there's a... Oh, yeah, there's services up ahead. Just after the border. We'll pull in there.
Yeah, I can get rid of these bloody pins then.
It's not the border one, but we'll go up to the services. So it's nearly break time, guys. We're going to take like 5 or 6 minutes. Make a coffee, have a quick bio, and we'll be back to finish the job. And I'll leave you guys with words on stream. I believe you'll be playing for Stream Leaks cards. I believe who did it? Who did it this week? Guns do it. Guns by pack. Stream Leaks cards. I haven't seen the thing come up yet. There's footsteps on the floor. So there you go. We're just before Odense, guys. So you know, you've got Code Ring that you could spawn into, or Odense, and just meet us out on the E20 if you do want to come. We're heading for Batesford, so you know there's still a good hour and a half's driving still to go, I guess. Just make sure your truck can do like 58, so don't take anything too heavy. Although we may have to slow down once we get to the slightly smaller roads. Right, here's the garage. I don't need fuel, so I'm going to be just go straight round into the sleeping bays. And there we go. Right then. So let's just double check to see. Coupon. Guns for hire the 12th. No, the 4th. That was 2 days ago. Yes, so we do have an active. We do have an active game. Okie dokie. So let's get you on the gaming screen. Not that one. It's that one. And yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes, guys. After I make a coffee. Enjoy words on stream. We'll see in a bit, Webs. Oh, I'm back. Morning, Tab. How we doing? Anybody else that came in just then? Don't forget, guys, Mr. Tavler, along with Linda Racing, Magoo, Mr. H, and Paddy. At midday, we'll be starting the 12-hour race of Silverstone. And once again, if you do have any spare change, don't forget, hit the link, go give as much as you can afford. Please don't be so short. It is Christmas after all. But anything that you can do, we'll be mostly grateful for. And also, guys, between the two stream bases, we're over 30 as well. So once we give this away, we'll be giving away the 10 packs as well. Once we get this over and done with. If you do want to join us, guys, we're up near Odense. So we're heading for Batsford. So this journey, guys, was started from Villa San Giovanni, doing the normal speed run, heading north, and doing the add-on bit that Fat Nuts sort of subscribed to us the other day. That's pretty quick, apparently. So we're going to take a look at the top part of the route. And that's it. So let's take a look at who the winner is. For that, who's the winner? Hopefully you've got an account. Bella with 97 GGs. Unfortunately, Tav, you don't get anything. You didn't go over 100. So Bella is the winner. And I think you are Tinkerbella, aren't you, as well? You're Tinkerbella. I can't find you. Oh, you synced your name yesterday. Okay, so you're just Bella now. Okay. Let's go. There we go. We found you. So you won 3 packs, 3 cards in each pack. So enjoy them. Giant Fish 2004. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. And yeah, we still have giveaways to do. So we still have a coupon giveaway to do for 10 coupons because we're over 30 viewers over the 2 formats. Okay, so that has to be revoked. And create a coupon, 3 packs, 10 packs for that collection. Create coupon. Boosh. So this is because we hit over 30 viewers on the 2 things. So let's get you on the game screen as well. So for you guys on Twitch, here it is, 10 fastest fingers. There we go. And for you guys over on YouTube, again, it's the 10 fastest fingers, regardless of which format you're on. We'll get a pack of Streamlabs cards each. Right then. So let me just check the route from here onwards to make sure I've got the right fucking route. That'll be a good thing when it Fat Nuts. Where are you? So round there, round Malmo, come off at Helsing. Yeah, it's a straight shot from Helsing upwards. So yeah, I've got the right routing. I do have the right routing. You're hungover, GG's. So guys, we are here. We're in the services just before polling or coding, whatever you want to call it. We've still got to go around Odense. And yeah, this is where we split off from the normal route, got the E4, and yeah, head north. And yeah, from the Helsing turn all the way up to Batsford is the new bit. So we'll see what it's like. And we'll see how much longer it takes us to do it, of course. We'll know the total time by looking in Trucksbook after it's like totally done. So as well as you guys playing the Streamlabs cards. So I don't know what's going to go on. I'm hoping Welsh is back. Maybe. It's back. Good. We have fresh coffee. Let's let her rip potato chip. Let's go. Oh, who's the blue dot?
The one of the new drivers.
Oh,
What's his name?
it's armpit hair.
Yeah.
He's come to join us. 2 seconds. I don't like blue dots.
No, me. I can send you a friend's request.
2 seconds. You're about to get a couple of friends requests, armpit hair. we don't do blue dots. We don't do blue dots. Not that we're scared of them. We just don't do them. It's F1. There you go. Now he's green. So you're moving. Yeah, I've got rid of spooky horns as well, guys. I got fed up with them, to be honest. They're all right for a little while, but after you press them so many times, they just get bored. And I was pressing them a lot. Nearly everybody I see on your truck, it's either beep beep, or if they speak, I speak. So, whoop whoop. Trouble is, I'm not sure I've got the best horns for loudness. I bought the ones with the covers over them, and I think it mutes them a little bit.
I turned my horns off.
The only horns I got. Well,
I don't know horn sounds.
I lie. It's the only horns I got a button for. That's more like it. It's the only horns I got a button for. But once again, guys, if you do want to come and join us for a little drive this morning, we're just about to pass Odence, heading for Batsford. Anybody's welcome. Just join in. If you want to join the chat, don't forget to ask. We're in the non-VTC chat, guys, so like I say, anybody can join. Anybody in the Discord that has permissions to view the trucking should be able to see it, whether in the VTC or not. Just ask before joining the chat, because it's only polite, like. I am really hoping to get this drive done before the race starts this afternoon, so I can watch for a good couple of hours, and I might finish off my 5k miles as well while I'm watching.
You can play a bit of Battlefield, I think.
And the good thing about doing this on Pro Mods as well, guys, is that the bridges here you don't have to stop at. Whereas on Sim 2, the big bridge in a minute, on Sim 2 you got to stop. You got to stop to pay your toll. Whereas on Pro Mods, there's an open barrier.
Until the update did?
Yeah.
I think it could be updated to the normal version, I think.
Oh, they'll update Pro Mods to what's on the Nordic Horizons, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think so.
To be honest, you know what that'll mean? It'll almost mean this journey isn't worth it. Well, I say that to stop once.
Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that, mind, but
yeah,
it might be.
I mean, to stop once, if it's just once extra you got to stop, yeah, it'll be still worth it. Probably. Because we've got to slow down a couple of times when we're in Italy, so the tow's down there. Yeah, and anything between 20 and 22, the barrier opening time for you to go through. Not like we're going to Greece where you've virtually got to go like 5 miles an hour for the thing to open without stopping. Horrible that those tows are. We thought they'd get a better timing section, but they just haven't. The last time I was down in Greece, which was like a couple of weeks ago, they were still super duper slow. Yeah, so that's all the pins done, mate. So, yeah. There's no pins from now onwards.
You're doing 58 now.
I am doing 58, yeah. Just check my ping, because my ping's normally anything between 16 and 28. And it's 21, so yeah, it's about the same as what it normally is. Never really had that good of a ping, even if I don't stream. It's still anywhere between 16 and 20 odd.
Yeah.
Windy gets 7. But then again,
yeah, mine make one.
Oh, I was going to say, then again, you say go on and then you fucking speak. Fucking give me a chance, you prick. Jesus. I was going to say, then again, Windy is closer to the server box than I am. So the server box for TMP is in France. Windy's over in close to London. And I'm way west for that. It's not going to speak now that I'm fucking silent, is it?
No, I fucking ain't going to speak now.
Fucking gave up now, you keep speaking over me.
Fuck you now, fucking hell.
Okay, so this is left 2 on this one. It might get a bit busy once we get quite a bit further north, because I think we pass almost right by within 20 mile of Curtness. We're going to advance in a few seconds, guys. 3 minutes. So don't come back saying there's 9 ads. It'd be 3 minutes. What do you want, dog? You've had everything that I'm going to give you this morning. I know what you're after. I haven't given you a biscuit, have I? Eh? Couldn't have fucking done that. Give you biscuits every day. That's dangerous. Now you're waiting for one. Okay, you're not getting a biscuit. You can have the other treat. If I can open the bag without crashing. It's only a small dried meat cube. It's fine. Just that. Yeah. Good girl. That's what you're getting. All you're getting. You've had your dental stick this morning. You've had your smacko. You've had a bit of me toast. Some people go, well, bread's bad for dogs. Not if you've already toasted it. It won't expand anymore. Once you've cremated the bread, it won't stop expanding. Well, not entirely. If you give it chance, it will expand a little bit, but not once you've toasted it. It won't expand too much. Not like if you just put bread in water. That bread in water expands a lot. But if you toast it, it don't expand too much. It'll expand a little bit, but not overly so. I mean, every so often when I was working on the farm, we used to, if we wanted a dog to gain weight a little bit, we used to give it like 2 slices of toast with a little bit of, not milk, but like a doggy kind of milk, like milkshake type thing. Just not so that, just to make the toast not so dry. End of the day, you need, greyhounds, you need the dog to race. That's how you make money out of them.
You're supposed to be banning in that sport, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I mean, they're talking about banning it because apparently it's cruel. I can tell you now, guys, it's the same as horse racing.
Yeah.
If the dog, the horse, whatever the animal is, doesn't want to do it, it fucking won't do it. It's the same as show jumping horses. Most people have seen a horse jumping event, regardless whether it's a horse race with hurdles or the show jumping stuff. If a horse don't want to jump over a jump, what does it do? Stops dead and slings the rider over. It, you know. Oh, the average Viking's streaming right now. Okay, Tab's streaming right now, guys. He's going to be streaming from now until tomorrow morning. I believe he's streaming the drivers meetup, where the officials talk to the drivers and say, "Look, this is good. You know, this is for charity. This is a good race." Well, apparently you're streaming right now, Tab, from the Pat. He's like, what? Somebody didn't tell me I was streaming. That's tripping. Maybe it's the web page, the simulator web page. Maybe it's you're an anomaly today. Yeah, maybe just today you're an anomaly. I can't view it on that because I've only got the app. I've not got the web page up. What the fuck? Okay. Thank you for the turtle, Ben Dunkley. Guys, that's the end of DJ Pat, so let's turn the bot off for a minute and see if we get another presenter. No point having the bot on if we don't have presenters. I mean, I did say yesterday that I might not do a show till Monday, but yeah, if we do this and we got our 5K, I might take a little tipple on the radio, give the guys something to listen to. So just up here, we're turning off. It's just opposite Helsingborg. We're turning off, and this will be the new route then, or the new part of the route if you want to do the longer route. I think where we stopped is a pretty good place to stop for a break on it.
Yeah, sort of middle.
Are you allowed to shout them out while they're racing? Yeah, I can shout Linda out. Well, I can't. Not really supposed to shout Linda out because she's not a partner, but I do. But Average is a partner streamer, so yeah, I'll be able to shout Tab out while he's doing his thing, or while they're doing their thing. And because I've shouted them out, I'll probably be able to say that they're doing it for charity. Perfect.
Do anybody else suffers from, you know, when the autosave come up on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
I have a little lag spike. Do you know what could be causing that?
The saving process is taking too many processes on your system. So yeah, I mean, depending how good your computer is, I check what's open at the moment. There might be there might be stuff you've got open that you're not really using, but it's still taking processes out of your computer.
Right, I'm right on 5600X.
Yeah, I mean, it's everything. It's what I've learned recently. It's everything else that goes with it as well. It's not just I've got a decent processor. You got to back it up with decent RAM, decent hard drive. You know.
I got 36. I got 32 RAM.
I trust it seeing it at the right megahertz that the RAM runs at, and all the normal stuff. That's what a lot of people do. That's what a lot of people don't think of, guys. They buy these high-powered RAMs, but they don't change the BIOS so that it uses the high-powered RAM. You know, and if you don't change the BIOS, the XMP profile, whatever it's called, depending on what motherboard you got, it'll run it at default level. So some of them are like 2133 megahertz, which is quite slow. You know, if you bought a 3086 megahertz RAM, you know, which will run a lot faster in your system, if you've not told it to do so, it will still run on the default. And some people don't know about that and go, oh yeah, I've got such and such a RAM. Yeah, but is it properly done so your motherboard knows what it's using? You know, and
But does it mean I have to go into the BIOS and see it go past that?
I think there's a way you can see what megahertz you're using from Windows. I'm not sure how you do it, but I know there is a way. But to change it, yes, you have to go into the BIOS. Just get in touch with Z later, mate, and just ask him to walk you through it, to how to check.
Or look at YouTube.
To be fair, those people might not want to be messing around in their BIOS. No, you're quite right. You're quite right, Bella. A lot of people don't like messing around with the BIOS, but like I say, if you don't, and you've bought this extra RAM to get the extra oomph out of it, you're not going to unless you go into the BIOS and mess around with it. The thing is not to mess around with stuff that you don't know fuck all about. So,
like CPU.
Yeah, don't try and do some fucking calibrations to your CPU because you might fuck everything up. But yeah, just have a look for your RAM profiling, and you can easily watch YouTube videos and stuff to know which one it is, and just only change that and save and come out.
Little word of Zeno, this is in chat next.
Our resident
recently.
I think he's going a few I don't know, mental problems.
Alright, no problem.
He'll be alright. He'll be alright. He'll be alright. One thing I can say about him is he's a hell of a PC builder. And honest. If you've got a budget, he'll have a look around for you and devise a great build for you for your budget. And it also makes some suggestions if you get any extra pennies for where to put it to make your system slightly better, to be a bigger bang for your buck. And then when he builds your computer, he literally declutters Windows so it doesn't have lots of extras on it. Yeah, just put in a ticket and he'll get around it. I mean, just to little problems like Welsh's, you could probably ask them in chat and it get it done. But if it's a big problem, then you need to create a ticket, like creating a proper build or parts that you might want to buy for your system. But obviously, you need to bounce back with different tech things. But yeah, like Bella said, create a ticket in the Discord, and he'll get back to you as soon as he can. His office hours are between, I think it's 10 in the morning till 7 at night. After that, he likes to chill out. Play a few games. But a RAM problem, he can explain that to you while he's fucking playing. That's nothing.
Or you can show me a YouTube video or a link or something with it, so I can just follow it and do it that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think that the one of them is XMP profile, and the other one's I think it's DOCP profile. The two profiles for RAM, and you just turn it on. That's all you do. Is you just turn it on and save it.
Yeah.
Well, I say turn it on and save it. You might have to change the megahertz, but it won't go higher than what your RAM can do.
Well, I had to go into my BIOS to play Battlefield 6.
Oh yes, but because it's a thingy locked, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. can't be much worse than that.
No, it's easier than that, mate. Easier than that. Right, we're up to Jokaping. Or Jonkaping. So this is the new route, or the newer part of the long route. It's been all right so far. I got to admit, it's been all right. Downwards, I know this junction has a loop-to-loop on, so yeah, that'll have to be taken slightly slower. But up's been all right.
Normally I do the route between Menang, and the last. That's normally a 3,000 mile job.
Yeah, I mean, there's certain routes that I do if I just want to get in quick routes to long routes and stuff. So if I want to do a quick route, I'll just go from Toronto to Oslo and just follow the sat nav straight away. I won't bother putting pins in at all. If I want a slightly longer route, of course, I can do Toronto to Oslo and do the loop of Berlin and Odense. If I want a slightly longer route, if I want even a longer route, San Giovanni up. It's basically the same route to Oslo, and this is just a new part of it that I'm trying. There's lots of different routes that you can use for economical quick miles. I tend to think if you're doing it on American truck, you don't need to really worry about where you're going because the highways are so straight, and obviously the speeds are higher for race miles. It don't really matter what road you're on. You really don't need to worry about it. I mean, just play the game normally and discover and enjoy it. Can't wait to get this month over with so I can do the Louisiana look round where the World of Trucks event. I like doing the World of Trucks look rounds. I mean, the World of Trucks look round for Nordic Horizons, 18 dropping points. I did it in 9. Basically, I was fast traveling all over the place and making sure I started at a place I didn't have a tick for and just went to a place that I didn't have a tick for either. That way I got a tick for the start and a tick for the finish. And like I say, did it in 9 jobs instead of 18. And I did it in a stream. So literally, you can get it done in like 3 hours if you really want to. If you really want to make it quick. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to come on this morning, guys. I really wasn't. I mean, literally, I woke up about 6-ish because one of the guys upstairs come home and was fucking blaring music out of his car. So I couldn't go back to sleep. I thought I'd just come in the front room and chill out. And all of a sudden I looked at the computer, there was a couple of messages there from Welsh saying, "Are you coming on?" And I was like, "Oh, why?" And yeah, looked through the Discord pages, and then it was like, "I've not had a very good night, guys. I'm not going to be on. Sorry, I'll see you next week." So I was like, "Okay, we wake up time and go for a stream." I was like, "Yeah." So I messaged Welsh back and said, "Give me 15 minutes to make a coffee and turn everything on." And yeah, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. Here I am. The beautiful thing about the community, guys, if one of the regular streamers can't make it on, guarantee somebody will go, "Yep, I'll be there for you, mate. Keep your seat warm." And my stream kind of don't interfere with Linda's and Tav's charity stream later on. You know, I don't stream over the top of it. Which is kind of beautiful. And I can watch them race. Which again is kind of beautiful. But guys, don't forget, this month we do have Mother Trucking Saturday. And if you want to be part of that, you're quite welcome to. Here's the stream times of people that are going to be streaming. Don't panic about being sort of, you know, as long as you're in one, you'll get passed between everybody. So you just have to be in one and then you get passed to the rest. But guys, it'd be amazing if we could see some of you not only in the streams but on the road. Doesn't matter if you're in the VTC, you can still be part of the drive. But just be aware that, you know, when we get to each loading point, we need to wait for everybody else to get there, load up the job, wait to leave and stuff like that. Jobs will be about, I don't know, 450 to 500 miles. Basically about 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So each streamer will get 2 jobs, roughly. Except Mrs. Handy, who I think's doing a cooking stream. So yeah, it'll for her stream 1, 2, 3. It'd be like pit stop. Last time we did Mother Trucking and she did the cooking stream, we carried on driving, or some of the guys carried on driving. Could be a good day. It will be a good day. No should be about it. To my knowledge, yes, will be a cooking stream. I was kind of hoping she'd get in the truck and go for a drive with us. I mean, she will be sat in the truck some of the day and go for a drive with us. Don't panic, guys. She will be in the truck with us. I don't think her streaming stuff is in her rig. Gilly Fry, good morning. How you doing? There's a troublemaker. Once again, guys, if you have a card that says cancel job, it won't be happening. I said that earlier. You play that card, if there is a card, such a card, it won't be happening. Don't mind doing it for 500-mile jobs, but this one's like nearly 4,000 miles. So yeah, it won't be happening. So don't play it. And if you play it now that I've said don't play it, it won't be given back either. Doing good, sir. You know my name. Why didn't the shout out come through for Gilly Fry? Did the command, but it didn't come out. I tried. There we go. Capital G didn't work. I like that dash, green dash. That's kind of cool. I mean, my dash is purple, but hey. I'm not taking the thank you back. That bridge there reminds me of a bridge that's in the Netherlands. And it used to be called Rick's Path. And it's just, I think it's just past the 7-mile bridge, or the 7K bridge. So if you're going from south to north, or north to south, you used to go under this bridge before under this services, which is a bridge, before you went across the 7K bridge, or after, depending which way you went, obviously. And it was literally a service station, but all the main cafes and stuff was on the bridge bit across the motorway. And it used to be called Rick's Cafe. Not sure what it's called now. Thank you for the penguins. Well, you said I was a troublemaker. Mm-hmm. Don't know, even having the lights, guys, it's amazing how when they turn red, you immediately feel warm. Oh, it's pissing down again. Yeah, it's amazing how immediately you start feeling warm. Timing my giggles to the music? You need to time it a little bit better. We're just getting up near Stockholm, guys. We've got like 1,000 miles to do. So we are going to overrun a little bit. I know you're not starting at 11 a day, are you? Starting at 12. How you doing? Kev, did you tickle SpongeBob? You must have liked it because he was like, woohoo! And guys, once again, I did get those dare drops back that we did the other day on Roadcraft, so I have keys to give away next time we play Roadcraft. What I might do, though, is according to the dare drops for the other drop we had to do, the update should be with us in like 4 days or something, so I'll wait for that to come out before we play again, so that we can give away and then do the other dare drop, and then the next time we play it, we'll have another key to give away. I think that's fair. Cool, you got those keys? Sweet. Yeah, boy. So literally, Tav, like I said in stream the other day, like I said in chat the other day, one of them, all I had to do was show that I complete the secondary missions on Aftermath. That was it. It was literally, here, I've completed them. Clipped it and sent it to him. That easy. Oh, a little bit of lag there going through there. Mind you, I've probably not been up this road for a little while. Oh, fuck off. Yeah, thanks. That's not just the screen, guys. That's my lights going as well. Look at that. That's sweet. That's cool. That is cool. I like looking around on bridges. That's my thing. But yeah, it's a little bit stuttery up here. Like I said, I've not been up this road that much, though. Nuts, did you have stream, like, lag issues up here when you're streaming, or when you were... Well, no, you won't get them now because you're dual PC in it. Just wondering whether this is rendering in, because like I said, I don't normally come up this way. Mind you, this might get a little worse once we get up close to Kirkness, so, you know. But yeah, it's been all right so far. This new piece. And like I say, if you have a break just before you get to Odense for bio and coffee, it's kind of nice. Lurking a little bit, be right back, no worries. I don't know why I did the things I did. I don't know why I said the things I said. I get back all the words that'll hurt you, but you stay. And the road building one was easy to do as well, if anybody's got those dare drops to do. So yeah, the Aftermath one, if you've already completed Aftermath, you just have to show that you've completed the side missions. And the road building one, internal in every vehicle, just find a piece of road which you can build at the tiniest stretch of road. It don't matter, a road's a road. Don't matter if it's like 100 miles long or fucking 10 meters, it's still a fucking road. And literally we just built a little bit over a puddle and that was it. And they gave us it. I'd say the only other thing I have to do, which I've picked to do, is when the new Amaratsu forwarder comes out, which is a log loading truck, is to load 15 plus logs onto that truck, which will take me about 3 minutes maybe. So we'll easily get that done. So we've got armpit hair with us. Armpit hair, what level are you? Because I see that your truck's white. I think you're not a very high level, to be fair. If I remember rightly. What level are you in the game? So when you look at your skill tree, it says a level there. What level are you? If you're above 15, then, I mean, this is not an official convoy, so you don't really need to be wearing skins. You'll need to check. Heck. Morning, Red. How we doing, brother? Can I see your thing? I've seen your thing, mate. It's not pretty. Mr. Buckfast himself. And Buckfast beer is fucking horrible. I'd rather drink cement. Even though it comes down fairly close to me. It's from down here. Well, when I say it's from down here, it's like 25 miles further sort of south to me. We haven't seen Mr. Nuts. Has he not started his journey yet? Mr. Nuts was supposed to be on his way down. We've not seen him yet. Mind you, we've still got like 800 miles to go, so, you know. When we get a little bit further north, guys, we'll have the North Scandinavian road. So we'll have like single track, double track, single track, double track. Like a very confused person where it doesn't make up his mind what it wants to give you. But we're on the E4 heading north, just past Gabble. So if you do want to come with it, come and join us, you're very welcome. I don't think there's many towns that you can join at on the way up now. But yeah. Beckers in P live map. There's a free live map, guys. Just type in my name, you'll see where we are. Try and get in front of us, wait on the road. And yeah, like I say, we're heading for Batsford. In the way to pretty. And once again, guys, please do not give out the F1 results today, or I think it's qualifying today anyway, but don't give out what's happened. We don't want to know. We really, really don't want to know. We're going to see it. I'm going to see it in playback. Band Slam, how you doing, mate? Well, these days. Good payday this is, guys, for anybody who, say, if you joined me this morning, would have been a great payday for you. So the payday, if you joined us from the start with what I got on board, is £367,849. Big payday. And that's one normal trailer of medical vaccines. So all in all, it's about 1,500 miles further than Oslo. What I'm currently doing now. It's about 1,500 miles further on. So it's about an hour and a bit extra. Is it worth it? We'll see. I mean, at the moment it's worth it because it's a nice fucking road. And you can keep the speed up. On the way back, I know there's a loop-de-loop. Yours is 105k? To be honest, these speed runs, sometimes you don't just, sometimes you can't do it for the money. But saying that, if you always put it on medical supplies, you will get a fair whack out of it. Even doing Oslo to Toronto, you still get a fair whack out of it, like 180,000 or something. And 180,000 is half a truck. You know, if you're aiming to buy a lot of trucks. I mean, I've got a truck for everything. I've got trucks from all kinds of manufacturers. So if I wanted to, tomorrow I could be in a Renault. Yeah, you know, I could be in a DAF, a MAN.
Ooh, you a man?
I could be in a MAN, yeah. I could be in the Vico S-Way, Mercedes. I got them all. I literally got all of them. What, a Renault? What I said? Yeah, I've got one. To be honest, you go back a few updates ago, Renault used to have like 3 different trucks they used to have in the store. They used to have the Renault Magnum, which is the horrible fucking tall thing. They used to have the Renault T, and then they had a Renault T sort of like racing edition, but they don't have that one anymore. But the Renault T racing edition used to look really fucking smart. Except for the interior, but externally it used to look really fucking smart. And they got, for some weird reason, they got rid of it and just made the non-Magnum version into sort of a crossbreed of the sports version and not sports version. So it kind of just looks okay. And of course I've played with the engine. I'm not going to have this fucking same engine in it. Fuck that. At the moment in my Renault, I think the Scania 730 engine's in it, which used to be one of the best engines of the game. Even when the Volvo 780 engine came out, I still rate the Volvo 730 engine as one of the best. And the reason being was that, here's the way I vote a decent engine. The Scania 730 engine I used to think was very OP if you want a more realistic drive, and I stand by my words on that. Literally, and this is how I vote it: find somewhere with a hill, give it a little bit of a run up, and go up the hill with it. And kind of no matter what weight you have, as long as it's not a train, the Scania 730 engine will not slow down at all. Maybe a mile an hour or two, but you know what I mean by slowing down. So if you're at 56, it won't drop below 50. And that, to me, is OP. You know, if it can go up a hill without slowing down, or not even think about that the hill was there, it's a bit OP. So what I used to say was, and I stand by, again, I stand by this, if you want a more realistic feel, with a lot of manufacturers' engines, you want 500 horsepower. Literally, with most manufacturers, if you want a realistic feel. With the Scania engine, and some of the Volvo engines, 450. Volvo, you might want about 480. It's more powerful with heavier loads, but in terms of top end speed, it's not great in keeping it. But the Scania engine is all about pushing forward. So yeah, you probably want about 450 with the Scania engine to have a more realistic feel, especially if you play manual and you like being able to, I don't know, think, oh, we're coming up to a hill. Do I need to change gear? Probably want about 450. But and 450 will still pull a train. 450 will still pull a train. I've pulled it with the Iveco, not the S-Way, the H-Way. I've pulled the train with that. Max engine, I think in that was 300. Yes, I didn't go up many hills, but I did pull the train for a job. It's on a previous stream. It's there to be seen. All you need to do is find the stream that it was in. There's thank you for the 5-string stream, much appreciated. How we doing? We're doing all right, mate. How you doing? Weather, make up your mind. You were just dark and raining, and now you're sunny. That's real weather, guys, not fake weather. You good? That's good. Just remember, guys, if you're looking forward to the big day, 19 sleeps to go. All it is, 19 sleeps, and we can put all the trimmings and stuff away. So, please don't. Yeah, 19 sleeps to Crimbo Day. I like Christmas. I look forward to Christmas. Why? It's a day that I chill out with the family and somebody else cooks and we have a giggle. I look forward to Christmas when it gets near. You know, the proper value of Christmas, not just the fact that you got to give each other fucking presents. You know, actually go out and enjoy each other's company. Morning. I need help. Dark Age is doing my head in his with his PC. His new PC has arrived. He's like a big kid. Do you know what I would have done? I would have wrapped it up and told him he can't have it till Christmas. Oh, that would have been hilarious. He's got a brand new PC and you wrap it up for Christmas and go, you can't have it till then. He would be pissed.
Yeah.
He'd be like, oh look, my new PC's coming. You go, no, you're not having it till Christmas. Here's nuts. Here comes nuts.
Going down.
Oh, that's quiet. Where's Nuts? Nuts should be up there somewhere. That fucking hornet didn't my head in there. He just said to tell you to get back. No, fuck you, my stream. He'll get me back. Really. Safe drive, fellas. Yeah, safe drive, quiet. You have a good one, mate. So we're coming up to Orange Slokvik. That could be completely fucking wrong. Probably is. But guys, if you do want to do the last 650 miles with us, that is where to spawn into. And yeah, just grab a job and follow on. I'm guessing we're probably going to get a slowdown in a minute. But,
yeah, it's a roundabout.
So guys behind, if you're listening, I know Welsh is in chat with me. Don't forget, my truck is realistic. So if I take it at full tilt, I will fall over. There's no I might fall over, I will fall over. Oh? Did I just see somebody didn't have a trailer?
Yeah.
Oh, she not got a trailer? Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. Dude, it's a waste of time you doing this run if you've not got a trailer. Whoop, fuck no. Somebody's just drove over the roundabout. Don't waste the miles, dude. From our situation, it looked like you didn't have a trailer on. And to be honest, if you changed your truck to put the paints on and ditch the job, you should have just waited till afterwards. I didn't, but I don't mind. I haven't seen this bit of the map. Yeah, still put a job on, dude. Don't waste the mileage. Lancashire Gamer, thank you for the 40 bits. Much appreciated. Where are we heading to? Batsford. So it's Bats, but the A's got a J on, and Ferd has got a J in it. Gornish, morning. How you doing, buddy? And like I say, guys, Mother Trucking's coming up. Everybody's welcome. Yeah. And if you can't be here and drive the trucks, at least make sure you're part of the first stream or the second stream, whichever you wake up, and you'll be passed through to everybody else. So yeah, support as many as possible. And if you want the timetable, there it is. Mother Trucking Saturday on the 20th. We normally start off with like 5 or 6 drivers and end up with about 20 drivers. Hi, bye. Hi, bye. But guys, saying that, later on today, we need your support. Yes, we really do. Midday, 24 hours of Silverstone will begin. The Average Viking and Linda Racing both streaming this. Linda is in the car first. They are doing this as part of a charity stream for Mission Motorsports. And if you would like to donate, here's the link. Anything that you can donate is most appreciative, even if it's £1. It still will be appreciative big time. If you can't donate anything, because it is nearly Christmas, guys, don't panic. Be there to support. That's just as much worth as just as much as donating to the charity. I will be there with my cheerleader outfit. No, I won't. I'll be there with. I'll be there probably just driving my truck, supporting while the stream's on. Okay, we're going through Umia. Umia, we remember this place, Nordic Horizons. Just showing my support is going to be good enough, in my opinion. Yeah. Like I said, Tessa, if you're there to support, great. If you can afford to donate, perfect. You know? We know it's a hard part of the year near on Christmas. So, you know, it's the thing. You know, if you can be there to support, great. If you can donate something, perfect. But, you know, if you're short of money and you can't donate, no problem. Not a problem. Where are we going again? I forgot. Batsford. But if you look at your list of places, if you're making a job through TMP, right at the bottom of the B's, that's where they're B, because the A's got a J on the top.
I think he's trying to get a job from you.
Whatever anybody can do is manage perfect. Yeah, exactly, Tap. Exactly, mate. Innit? Even if it's just coming support, that's perfect. Like I say, if you can donate something, great. But it's not required. Just be there cheerleading Tav when he spins off. No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying touch wood. Touch wood, Tav will not spin off the track today.
He's going to pick up that job, I think.
Yeah. To be honest, I can't really slow down because at the moment, Bream would be finishing.
Yeah, no problem.
Bream would be finishing about 11:30. And that's probably perfect for when the guys are going to go live as well for the race, because that'll be warm-up time. Back World of Trucks, Trucks book, Trucky all set up. Nice. Let us know which way you decide to go, Bella, because we might be able to help you out with some long jobs. You know what I mean? If you decide to go the I'm going to buy my truck straight away. We might be able to sort you out with some jobs now you've got everything. Has he sorted you out with pro mods as well? Working on it. Giant fish is on the nav. Need to actually drive for triggers and piece setup. Well, you not to set it up. You don't need to actually drive to set the Truckers MP up. He's moving his pro mods onto okay, yeah, quickest way to do it. Just move the standard folders over to the thumb drive into yours. Hey, we got a blue dot coming up. I'm guessing that's the dude that's just come onto the chat. Yeah, giant fish. Guys, while we're speaking about VTCs, if you would like to join a fantastic, very laid-back VTC, why isn't that working? There it is, bosh. There's the link to join. Our monthly requirement is only 660 miles, which you can complete within an hour. Although this month is a push month, so as many miles as you can handle without making yourself absolutely tired with the game. DMP wants 2 hours minimum before setup. What?
Yeah.
Fuck off with that.
Player.
Huh?
You got to go in single player first, don't you? For 2 hours, then you can go into TMP.
Oh, yeah. Forgot that. Oh, damn, Pish, how you doing, mate? You're all right? How's the skip? I'm in car. I can't believe. Whoop. Why is my camera switched off again? I bet it's this one. That switches off. Bet it's this one. Because it's on an extension. But it is that one. Because the light's gone off. Bam, a problem. Bam, a problem. This one switches off every so often when it's not being used. Back left brake is playing up, but good. Nice. Mind you, the back left brake on something that old would be a shoe, won't it? It'll be a shoe, it won't be a pad. The older style brakes. Ugh, fucking hate used to hate changing them. Fucking horrible. The amount of fucking fingers I've nearly broke changing them things is unfucking real. So basically, if you've never seen a back brake of an older car, basically it's got a piston like about that size on the top of the caliper, on the top of the wheel, and you have shoes either side of your main spindle, and like a massive spring across and one at the bottom as well. And it's a pain in the fucking ass to get on. Especially the second spring. The second spring is a pain in the fucking ass. Do you know about them? My old Cortina had them brakes on the back. For learning to drive, you want to drive an older car. You really want to know the experience of driving properly, drive a really old car. Something with no power steering. Basically, whenever I reverse, the back left brake tries to stick on. Wow, that's kind of like maybe one of your springs is broke. That maybe one of your springs is broken. That might be an easy fix, mate. That really might be an easy fix. I'd have a quick look. If you know exactly what you know which wheel you're looking at, and all you do is take your wheel off, take that screw off that takes your hub off. Obviously, don't have your handbrake on, and then just have a look. Because I think maybe it's just to replace a spring, and that's fucking easy. Just buy a brake kit. Because you can't just buy the spring on its own. You got to buy the whole kit. Eventually, I want to convert the drums to this. Yeah, mate. Jono, morning. To be honest, dude, you know, like I say, you spent so much money on that car. You know, you really can't afford to fucking get rid of it now because the parts on it is worth more than the actual car. I'm not fucking joking. The work that boy's done on that car, the fucking parts are worth more than the actual car. Does it try to stick on when I'm going forward? Yeah, so rolling backwards is putting the hub under more tension. So something's slipping and putting the brake on. So I think maybe a spring's gone. Either a top spring or a bottom spring. One of the springs are gone. Mate, I'm good, dude. How are you? Like I say, that could be an easy fix, but you've got to look. You got to jack it up, take the wheel off, take the hub off, which requires the handbrake to be off. And yeah, all you need to do is look at it then for how the springs are. And if one of the springs are broke, just put the hub on until you can afford to buy the brake kit. It's booked into the garage to have the rear brakes looked at. Nice. Wow, Death Wish Gaming. Thank you very much for the resub. That's 15 months in total, dude. That's absolutely amazing. That's nearly a year and a half. Holy crap. It'll be better to be safe than sorry. Don't forget, guys, if we reach the sub goal for this month, next month we'll be playing a bit of Phasmophobia. Yeah. So you've got to the end of the year, basically. And then in January, we'll get Ducky and Peachy and maybe Windy if he's free, and team up. And I'll be playing some Phaz. Morning, lady. How you doing? Lady Chucky. Chucky. 400 miles to go, guys, on this journey. And then we'll see who's about. I mean, what I might do is I might go, if the guys want to, I might go back down. And when the guys go live, we'll just pull over and raid out. Feel a tad better. How's you? Yeah, not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad. We need to try and get Crofty on Phaz. Dude, first of all, you need to get me on Phaz. People like Chucky and freaking Windy and Peachy go on it and they don't get scared and they don't jump and they don't. I mean, to be honest, Peachy is that caliber that she can just sniff the ghost and go, it's this. That's how fucking good Peachy is. You know, soon as she hears the ghost, Peachy just goes, yeah, it's that ghost, and away they go. They're out again. You were scaring the shit out of her last night? I was only playing Minecraft, jeez, dude. Right. With Twitch alerts. He asked if Pro Mods is available with the new Nordic DLC. No, it's not at the moment. So basically, if you want to play Sim 2 or single player, you'll use your Nordic, which will be in the game, obviously. And if when you go into Pro Mods, the Pro Mods will use its section of that part of the map. And at the moment, you don't actually need Nordic to use Pro Mods. But no, they're not intertwined yet. Because the Pro Mods map is basically the same as what you get with Nordic. Apparently Pro Mods 2.8 will have the DLC mode. Yeah, definitely. Definitely that'll be a thing.
You won't see it yet, though.
No, you won't see it yet. It won't. It's not happening till after New Year now. They won't bring anything out till after New Year now. So you got plenty of time.
Have you people saying that they might come out February, March?
Yeah, probably. To be honest, we're hoping that SCS will give us the buses and UK remake and shit like that before then. Before the next kind of massive update.
But then Pro Mod would wait for that then.
Where are we at the moment? We've just gone through Toronto. Heading up, we've got 400 miles to go. Which do you think it will be better for him to enjoy driving with us? In a minute. We drive mainly on Pro Mods. We drive mainly on Pro Mods. I was only basically on Sim 2 doing the Nordic Horizons bit to do the World of Trucks events coming off.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, most of my driving for TMP, if Pro Mods are available, will be Pro Mods every day of the week and twice on a Saturday. Why? Because if I choose to go to the UK at the moment, there's more roads for me to go on. I mean, about a third more roads if I'm going on Pro Mods at the moment in driving in the UK. I mean, not only that, with the UK, I can drive on Pro Mods. I can drive in the UK. I can drive in Wales. I can drive in Northern and Southern Ireland. You know, I can drive all over. I can go to Iceland, which is an upcoming SCS DOC. I'll be interested to know how they do that, because at the moment, you know, Pro Mods is so good for Iceland. And I mean so good. In fact, if any of you are in the VTC, exclamation VTC in chat, by the way, and you are going to do the pictures of the month for December, my picture's in there already in Christmas skins with the snow behind. That was taken in Iceland. Purely because if you don't have any snowy mods in, the only place you can really fucking get is snow. Same with the UK and Ireland. Yeah. Linkoping, is that where you are? We've just gone north from Paranda, and we're going up to Rovaniemi. These pronunciations might not be quite right, guys, but I'm trying my best. Well, it's like I'm keeping fucking quiet. I'm not even trying to say these fucking names. Hey, Welshie boy. Yeah, good chat. That's an upcoming rebound. Yeah, UK and Ireland, yeah. It's just coming up on the Stockholm. Nice, mate. Nice. It's just a southerner thing. Well. Oh, there's fucking mooses on the side, look. Jesus.
Only mooses? They got antlers.
Well, they look like fucking moose to me.
Bloody reindeer.
Reindeer? Reindeer fucking like a reddy orange with fucking white spots.
No reindeer, but the
Fallow deer.
Aye.
I've played enough fucking gun thing, shooty booty thing to fucking know what deer they are. Call of the Wild, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I played that. I have played it.
I've not played it for a little while, guys. Don't get me wrong. I've not played it for a little while. In fact, I'm probably not played it that much. I'm out of touch with it. In herds of like 150 fallow deer. Yeah. I mean, down near me, we've got a National Trust building, and they breed fallow deer on the land. So, like all kinds of the year, if you go down the back road, you can see the deer all year round. You're in Almira. Well, be careful. That's a virus. I'm not joking. You guys seen Mission Impossible? Oh no, that's Chimera. Sorry. Yeah, it goes like this. It's mainly roe, fallow deer, Munchrak. What the fuck's a Munchrak? Been a good drive today. This has been a great drive. This top bit has been really good. The smaller species of deer, okay. So before I cut the road, guys, I always make sure there's no blue dots coming the other way. That's the kind of the in-game knowledge that you need to take with you when you try and cut the corners, especially on a two-way road. It's just have a look at the road ahead via your map. No dots on it coming towards you, and you're safe to use it. Yeah, Bella, you'll easily do 2 hours, love. You'll easily do 2 hours. You know, you start doing a couple of jobs, start getting into the game, you'll do fucking 2 hours driving, simples. About the same size as a Labrador? Okay. They're bringing out a Scottish map on Call of the Wild. Yes, they are. I have seen it. Well, not seen it, but I have seen Dare Drops are doing a drop on it. To be honest, I didn't do the last Dare Drops drop on it. I should have done. And ask for the DLC, to be fair. I might ask for this one. Do a Dare Drop and say I ain't got the DLC. And do some stuff on it. I haven't been on it for so long. And it'll be another game that we can play, innit? Don't get me wrong, guys. I'll still do my drives in the morning before I play it in the afternoon. But yeah, I haven't been on it for a little while. I like looking at people's hunt houses in the community. But if you really want to make yourself look stupid with looking at community houses, if you're in our community, is go have a look at Windy's. Windy's got some fucking great animals in it, and they're all great ones. Well, most of them are. I look at this house and go, nah, I go through the front door and go, nah, that's enough for me. Love you, bye. I don't have hardly any great ones. I'm happy to join you. I've got all the maps so far. Right, this is chucking us off left. And I'm sure, yeah, it is. This is the one we did fucking, yeah, on the Nordic Horizon where you can go straight ahead. And yet, this way's quicker. I don't know why they chuck you over there. I've just got one bit left to do for your sister. Oh, Christmas shopping. I was reading the bit before. What's the one before? How I've been getting on with the Christmas shopping? We only, because we're kind of short of money this year, we're only doing prezzies for the grandkids. So as soon as we get some money, we'll go out and get a load of vouchers, and for the grandkids, and that'll be us done. Bill, how we doing? Thank you for your first time chat. Yeah, crazy Scowman. No worries, mate. If we can get the DLC, anybody, we're welcome to join. I think you can have up to 8 on there, on the online game. We used to have fun on it quite a lot. It used to be like for a little while, it was a Sunday thing on Tab Stream. You know, we'd go in and do Call of the Wild, and then just like looking around, and then all of a sudden we started doing the challenges. That's quite fun. We'd have to go and find a certain amount of certain animals and like shoot them, and certain level animals and shoot them, and you know, it was a lot of fun. So after we get this job done, guys, I'm just going to go onto my Trucksbook profile and see how long this job actually took us with the break, because I really don't have a fucking clue. I know I came on just after, what was it, just after 7:20 or something? Okay.
But normally it's 1,000 per hour miles.
Mm-hmm.
So we done 3,000, what, 600? I would say it took about 3 hours and half, maybe?
750 I come on, was it?
Yeah,
what sim am I on? Pro Mods. How's my gas? Don't know, we don't use gas in trucks over in Europe, we use diesel. And mine is powered by air shell. What? Mine's powered by air shell.
What?
I've only got 19 million miles I can do on my fuel. It's fine.
I bet you have.
You know, dirty diesel. Well, that's how most trucks are powered, Dampish. You know, unlike the disgustingly horrible fuel that you guys use on the farm, red diesel. That you're not allowed to drive on main roads with, because it is so horrible. So don't even fucking come that one, pal. You know, a diesel that's so horrible to everything, you're not even allowed to drive it on a main road. I had a diesel van as my first car, and I passed my and I passed your test during the fuel crisis. So, well, that's shit, isn't it? Test during the fuel crisis. Hi, Mum, I passed my test. You can't go anywhere. We ain't gonna fuel. Seriously, consider putting red diesel in it. To be honest, a diesel car would probably work for a couple of weeks with red diesel in. Downside is, when you put real diesel back in, you might have to do a fucking total engine clean out. I take it armpit hair's back. You guys have been amazing today. 49 viewers on Twitch, 4 viewers on YouTube. You guys have been outstanding. Really have. Great support today, peoples. Give yourself a pat on the fucking back. Don't forget, guys, if you do want to support me over there on YouTube, please click the link, go over and hit the subscribe button. It's just like hitting the follow button here on Twitch, and it'll be amazing to me to get up to that 500 subscriber mark. That's part 1 of becoming monetized. Windy, how are you, boo? Used to put red diesel in the truck all the time. There you go. So it does work. You're right, babes. You well? I'm good, mate. I am good, boy. I hear. Well, I say here. I was in Tavstring the other day when you said you thought that you were going to have a quiet week, and all of a sudden it went fucking ballistic. Yeah, it happens. Now that the code spout is on, everybody wants their heating working. The van I had wasn't even a turbo diesel. It was on an 07 van. Would probably still work, mate. Been fairly busy, yeah. Yeah, we've been kind of doing your job with the hiring. Well, Fat Nuts has anyway. He's been keeping an eye on it. I think even Tav's had to do a few. The van was gutless, being a naturally aspirated one. Well, a lot of vans back. Well, to be honest, a lot of vans, not just back then, but even now, if they're normally aspirated, are quite slow. It's just the way that vans are. Do you know why they remain naturally aspirated and they were slow? Economics. So you couldn't power away from anything. Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought he was going to pull out on me then. Oh, sorry, Welsh. I literally slammed that brake on.
He was going to pull out on me as well until I started going past him.
I thought he was pulling out. I literally slammed on. Oh, whoever was in that pink truck just scared the living shit out of me.
Watch out for his frames now.
Yeah, we're getting up there, aren't we? We're getting up there.
Yeah.
So yeah, Curtness is close by now. In fact, being on the map, see on the mirror where it says Stern or Steam, that's Curtness Quarry. So we're gonna have to be careful going up this road now with blue dots coming down and everything. So I'm hoping we don't get anywhere kind of close by, although we are close by. This is the road south out of the quarry. So literally, if you're cutting roads now, guys, make sure you look ahead of you on the map for blue dots. Which pro mods are you on? Normal pro mods, mate. DMP pro mods. I've only got the base pro mods that you need to get online. Purely because I looked yesterday still, and Great Steppe and Middle East still wasn't available. They were still in development. So yeah. Where are we going? We're going somewhere called Batsford. And it's Bats with a G on the A and a J in the Ford. It's a new kind of part of the route which Fat Nuts found the other day. He said it was pretty good, so we thought we'd have a look at it on the end of the San Giovanni Oslo run. And to be honest, it's not. Yes, it's kind of a nice road. I mean, you can get jammed up, I suppose, on these single lane bits if you really got stuck behind a slow driver, I suppose. Yep, you did the route the other day. Yeah, it's my first time up through here, doing this route. It's a nice add-on. So far, it's been a nice add-on. You know, it's about 1,500 mile further on. So, if you go up and back, it's about 7,000 mile with the turnaround. So if you're looking to get some quick miles, you might want to do this route. You stuck behind Matt? No, the guys are behind me because they want to be behind me, not because they're stuck behind me. Cheeky fuck. Finished late in Iceland last night with Peachy. She could so she could take a snowy pic. That's where I took my snowy pic as well, to put in the chat to show people. I took my snowy pic in Iceland with the Christmas skins on. Get that the fucking way, you old fart. How about fuck you? You're not even on the game, you prick. How about that? Dicky fucktard, isn't he? And he wrote it in capitals, so he's fucking shouting at me. Jesus, Ben. Holy crap, mate. They're obviously talking about Dan Pish, because he can barely speak English too. Guys, just be careful about what you're using. We are in a highly populated area. So please be careful about what you're using. Delph Games, hi, how you doing? Thank you for your first time chat. You're good? That's good, mate. Glad to hear it. That just makes things funnier. I can tell you now, guys, now that I've warned you about it, if I hit somebody get banned, you get banned. And Taz's going to come in and go, well, you put the fucking things on. What's that question? Question, were you behaving badly live yesterday? No. Minute fell foul of his redeems. So you hear? Yes. To be honest, a lot of it was fucking hilarious. You know, we were getting in with the stream nukes cards, turning backwards and forwards and here and there and everywhere, and then yeah, somebody mentioned no name Shark Time Gaming when cancel job, which he got totally fucked off about. Yeah, totally agree. If you don't want them on, don't use them yet. Yeah, that badly auto-corrected. So yeah, I mean, that redeem is a lot heavily priced now. So if you want to do that redeem now, you know, on minutes, it's going to cost you 10,000 bits. Which for 10,000 bits, yeah, I'll fucking cancel the job. I don't care. You want if you're flush enough to do 10,000 bits, I don't know. I'll kiss your ass.
Ugh.
What? I know. I went slightly too far. We're slightly too far on that one. You're intrigued? You on, Mr. Windy G? Mr. Fat Nuts want to know if you're out driving, mate. What's that dude doing? The thing that dude was doing there looked like one of them big fucking Karcher washers in Farmson. What is he doing in the middle of the road? Mind you, the bigger ones like that are diesel powered, aren't they? So they don't need power. You could literally suck the water out of the fucking river. Yeah, 10k bits. You might as well not bother having the redeeming. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit too expensive, but you know, it's got to be worth. When you're a couple of thousand into the job, you know, it's got to be a kind of number that you don't mind it being a thing if somebody does happen to press it. Yeah, that's not in a moment, mate. and he just whacked it right up. I think he's only whacking it right up during push month. I think he'll put it back down to like 5k afterwards. But during push month, obviously, he doesn't want so many people to be able to push that button. And it's like we said, if you don't want anybody to push it, why don't you just turn it right off? Yeah, how we doing? He's lurking while he's cleaning his bottles. Oh, you're brewing for Christmas. Nice, mate. What you brewing? Obviously beer. Amber Ale. Nice, mate. Fucking nice. Better be cider. Do you know how fucking difficult it is to fucking make cider, mate? At home? We're coming at the Batsford, guys. We've got 1 minute. Not that difficult. Your old man has it. That doesn't surprise me. Not difficult to make cider. Made some last year. Yeah, I suppose once you start doing it from scratch, it must be a pain in the ass because, of course, you've got to squeeze the apples and shit like that, and then maybe if you don't want like the bits in it, you know, sieve it out a few times and all kinds of shit. You know what I mean? This is a wiggly old end of this fucking route. We're here. Oh, there's a thing here. Yeah, boy. Okay, so that's the job. How long did that take us? So let's get the web page up. Trucks book. Job listing. Job listing. Logbook. My logbook. Villa to Batsford details. So it took us real time 3 hours 15 minutes for the job. Accepted mileage 3,361. Nice.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not a bad route. And the last bit is just a bit slow, but once you get on the main roads, it's all right. The southern journey might be slower because you'll have the loop about Helsingborg, and there's like 2 or 3 others as you go down into Italy if you're going that far. But yeah, it's not a bad job, that one.
I did say about 3,000, well, 3.5 hours maybe. Something would take. Never mind. Right. Matt, I gotta make a move, dude, and
no worries, Dad. Thank you very much. 3,000 miles. So we could do it doing 2,000 miles today. What should we do? What should we do? Because the guys are going to be on in about half an hour doing the race. So I don't want to. No worries, bud. We'll see you later. I don't want to stream in a little bit, but I do not want to stream over them, guys. So, like I say, Linda Racing, the Average Ride, going to be live very shortly. Doing, to be honest, they should be currently starting practicing, and I don't know whether they're streaming that as well. But yeah, if you can afford to donate to the charity, there's the link once again. Make sure you're over there supporting. If you can't give anything, because just support. Support is free. What should we do in half an hour? Half an hour. Well, I say half an hour. I don't know whether any of them's going live soon. I'm just guessing half an hour because they're in driver's meeting at the moment. I'm guessing. Do we go back down just to start our journey back down? We may not finish this journey in one go, but we, you know. Do we go back down? Do a 30-minute trip. Well, to be honest, I'll do the whole trip, mate. I don't care. But I'll finish the rest later. I'll just in half an hour, I'll just pull over and raid out. So we're going to Villa. We're not going Villa away. That's stupid. We're going to Villa. What the fuck are you doing, thing? Villa. Villa. Oh my god. What the fuck's happening with this? Villa. San Giovanni. Thank you very much. Oodle lines, yes. We'll make it worth our while. Medical vaccines. Accept the job. We can't put the pins in until we've picked the job up. All right, where is the job? Where's the job? Oh, sorry, okay. Oh, that's nice and easy. Easy pickup. Just need to get tight in. So. Yeah, boy. Yeah, so we're going back down, guys. You won't see the whole journey on this one. Because, yeah, I'll be reading out in about half an hour's time when the Average Viking and Linda go live and making way for their charity stream. But where are we going? So it's the normal route down. Normal route down until we get to... Not there, until we get to here. And then we need to put a pin in... We need to put a pin in here. That will take us down this way. And then we need to put a pin in. Which side of the road will be on? We'll be in that side of the road, won't we? Pin in there. And one there. Oh, 2 pins. Jesus. That's there. Okay. And then we need to go down this way. And put a pin in. And this should work about there. No, that didn't work. Okay. Put a pin there then. And that way. There we go. 5 pins. Nice and easy. Imagine if you somehow fucked it up. Imagine if someday you fell off a cliff. I don't mean that, of course, guys. I don't wish that on anybody. It's just like he's being a cunt, so I'll be a cunt back. So yeah, we'll do half hour of this, guys, and then we'll raid out into the Average Viking. And then, yeah, you can watch some racing. And I'll put the racing on and say hi. And yeah, we'll finish this job. But if you want to come and join me in the meantime, guys, you're very welcome. And like I say, we'll take a little breaks every now and again. And, you know, I'll be in the lounge in the Discord. Exclamation SAG in chat if you want to be part of the SAG community. The only stipulation is with that one, you must be over 18. Just on my break now. Regulation 50 to 45 minutes. It's like, fuck off. Just notice my interior screen's max power magazine. Jeez, how far back are you fucking going? Mind you, they're probably still around. The old Max Power Boy Racer magazines. You're just over 18. I'm just over 2. That's mental age. I'm just over 2. A few of you are going to come back now and go, no, you're just fucking mental. You don't have a mental age about it. Sort of. It's called Max just now, is it? Okay. It used to be called Max Power magazine, where if you were going to modify your car, you would buy this magazine to get inspiration. Mental age of a toddler, maybe. Told you Dampus was cruising for a bruiser, mate, didn't I? Told you was cruising for a bruiser. Coffee break and an empty tank. So we'll get some good mileage in today, guys, which means tomorrow we won't need to do half as many. We're going to get some great mileage in today. Look at this guy, look at this guy here. Like I say, he looks like he's pushing... Yeah, it is. The fucking Karcher. I told you it was a fucking Karcher. But like I say, the big ones like that, they probably could pump straight from the stream. And they're diesel powered, so yeah. Top from FS25. Yeah, the bigger ones like that probably could pump from a stream or something because they are diesel powered. I'm about to sneeze. Oh, you fucker, Darkwish is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bastard. Asso. You almost felt bad? Good fucking do too. Jesus, man, trying to fuck my mileage up like that. At least, to be honest, I wouldn't be too fucked off there. We've only done like 100 miles, so I wouldn't be too fucked off if that happened. But guys, today you guys have been absolutely fantastic. The support today has been unreal. Thank you very much, by the way. If you've given anything towards the stream, again, Thank you. And yeah. So as far as I'm aware, guys, Minute 09 Gaming didn't feel 100% this morning, so he didn't stream. He had a bad night, according to his text. He'll see you Monday, maybe. He just said he'll see you next week, so I'm guessing Monday. And hopefully he feels better and he, come in chat and, go, I need that extra sleep or some shit, you know what I mean? Because we love Minute and, he's one of the good guys. Man, that dude's flying. That dude is really flying. Sleep's overrated? Well, I'm beginning to think so. Here he is. Hello, mate. Evening, is that how you feel, is it? Jesus, dude. I knew it was kind of like Beetlejuice. If I say his name enough, he might appear. Sorry? Minute? Sorry? What? Are you saying that somebody plays with himself online? Jesus, dude. Man. That's me back on the road. It's not been 45. Get off. It's like in-game time it's been 45. It's fine. So, Minute, we tried out a new route this morning, or a new part of the route. Takes just over 3 hours. So start at what you do is you start down at Santa Villa, do your normal pins up towards Oslo, but the end of the journey is at Batsford. So it's a Bats with a J on the A and a J in the third. 3,000 miles, takes about an hour extra. A 3,000 mile, 3,300 mile. And to be honest, the roads are not bad. I mean, some of these single roads, yeah, if you get caught behind somebody, they can be a bit of a pain. But they've not been too bad this morning. They've not been too bad. And you can keep 58 for most of it. Here she is. Guys and girls, boys and friends, it's PGP Gamer. And guys, if we get to the sub go by the end of the month, I will be calling on Peachy. Because you know the deal. The deal is if I get to my sub go by the end of this month, during January, I shall be playing Faz. So I shall be definitely calling on people like Peachy and Windy and Chucky and, yeah, Tav to give me a boost. I will check it on Logspot later, but was it a good drive? Yeah, it was. Northbound, yes. I'm just doing the southbound journey now, but northbound, yes. Very good journey. It's the same route as Fatnut showed in, yeah, same route as that. Basically, once you've done your pins for getting yourself up to Odense, that's it. You just let the sat-nav take you wherever you for the rest of the route. Hey, Matt. Here's the words I put in. Hung like a bird. Pretty small then. I know it's hum. Misheard lyric sounds better. I'm hung like a bird. Tweet, tweet. So yeah, guys, if I get to my sub goal by the end of December, during January I should be playing Phasmophobia one night. And yeah, I'll be calling on people like Peachy and Windy and Chucky to come and give me a hand. I've literally only done the tutorial. Literally only done the tutorial. Other than that, I ain't got a clue. I need to get out more? What, for misheard lyrics? That's kind of getting out, isn't it? Windy has become masked or mashed. You're currently hunting beaver. I take it you're on Scottish? Are you on thingy Scottish, Matt? For Call of the Wild, or are you getting back into Call of the Wild for the Scottish map update? Ninth. I know. Windy just told me it was the 9th. You're in Canada. Okay. Well, be careful you don't shoot cams. He's only just got back to right. Windy loves beaver? Of course he does. Oh, here they go. Get a fucking room. Don't tell him shit like that. Jesus, you know he's going to say yes. As long as it's not past trash pandas. What? How you doing? Adrian, how you doing, mate? Aaron! No. You're not allowed to say that word anymore. You're not allowed to say that word anymore. It's rat ethnic animal. Also, Matt, I use your stream. I will use your stream. How? No worries. Okay. Wow. Only a fucking moderator. Jesus. Fucking puts big boy pants on the day, I guess. It's all right, Windy. We know the wife chose your big boy pants. It's fine, mate. He was my #1 streamer last year. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. Very. Yeah, we did. We've just done our thingy boss for the year, haven't we? From watching people on Twitch. I think Tav was my #1. Tav was my #1 streamer. With Minute and Loopy close second and third. And then closely followed in, I think Linda Racing was like 4th, which isn't bad considering that, you know, she's only just come to us the last like 6 months or so, streaming like once or twice a week. Typical Windy? What, trying to take over my stream? I know, mate. How the Linda alive? Okay. Guys, we're going to pull in and let them guys take over for the charity stream. 24 hours of Silverstone. I guess they're doing warm-up at the moment because race don't start till midday. I'm going to pull on the grass here. That'll do, look. Guys, thanks very much for joining me today. I'm going to raid out. You guys over on YouTube, of course, are going to be first, as always. So we'll just let the thingy go over there. And you guys on YouTube, don't forget, I love you so much, but love you, bye. You guys over on Twitch, just hang fire 2 seconds.